gentlemen, may I have your attention? The stream starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Switch that V6 for the EV, ride it around my city. You should come ride with me, yeah. Feel me if you hear me, sip water like a fish, sip watch water to the gillies, yeah. This a new wave, this a takeover. Do it for the future, time to get a world a makeover. Time never stops, no the timing is not. Time to clean up the block. Streets been a mess, how can I breathe? Smoke in the air, pure gasoline. I see the news, see what you read. Change gotta come, put that on me and watch me educate. Yeah, we been, could've started, but it's never late. Do it for my kids, yeah, let's set it straight. Do it for your kids, gotta set it straight. It's time to regulate, we need change now. We need solar, we need EV in the game now. Make it changes so the earth we know can stay around. Make it change cause we had no time for playing around. Let's quit the playing around. First rule to me, let's keep it clean. Watch how we build, clean air we need. Start from the flow, sweep up the scene. We going green, work as a team. First rule to me, let's keep it clean. Watch how we build, clean air we need. Start from the flow, sweep up the scene. We going green, we going green. New car goes zoom, but it's quiet. You can hear me come and think I'm lying. If I said I'm perfect, I'd be lying. I can say I'm perfect, but I'm trying. I'ma give my all till I'm dying. I'm the new Captain Planet, here to make changes, not damage. World on my shoulders while I'm standing. I'm the new Captain Planet, here to make changes, not damage. World on my shoulders while I'm standing. First rule to me, let's keep it clean. Watch how we build, clean air we need. Start from the flow, sweep up the scene. We going green, work as a team. First rule to me, let's keep it clean. Watch how we build, clean air we need. Start from the flow, sweep up the scene. We going green, we going green.
Well, hello.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Juan? What you doing here, buddy?
Hey
guys.
what's good?
You guys way up there. What's up with that?
That's a nice surprise.
It was a nice surprise.
It
This was a good
Nice
day.
surprise.
This was a good day. You, Juan dropped us a lot of videos on the OnePlus.
Oh yeah.
I'm exhausted.
A lot of stuff.
so-
Oh, yeah, I was like,
Yeah, well, I
and
just finished
there's some
watching
even
one, by
better
the way,
news that we'll
Juan.
get to later. So the OnePlus 11 just got better.
It got better.
It just got better.
We keep finding fun little surprising things that make it better.
Now I'm gonna throw these greetings up and then we're gonna get started because JoJo sent me a article because I didn't have any OnePlus stuff. I was at work today.
Nice.
Jason C is in the building.
Wow.
Look at it.
Let's just leave this up here for a second.
Just
Okay.
leave it there. You go, Juan. Thank you.
Just leave it up.
Yeah, just leave it right there. Let's look at it.
Yeah, look,
I mean-
okay.
Bradley's in here. Hey.
That's what's up.
I think it's
Ooh,
pretty.
look at that
Oh, it's
side.
pretty.
I like it.
It's
Got
very
that
pretty. What's up,
Hasselhoff.
Big John?
Oh, here he go with the Hasselhoff.
Yay.
Big John.
Goes up in here.
Go.
Yo.
Is it the
Bob
is it
and
the
Virginia.
same feel as like the 10?
Kind of.
Okay.
Hold on, I've got the 10 over here, but I almost never take the 10 out of its case because I have the Hasselblad case. So
Ooh,
give me a
that's
second. This one's
that's nice.
no.
give you a
So
second.
it's got just ever so slightly a touch more texture, but they're both kind of satin finished glass.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So it's not quite as smooth or as sleek as like what Vivo's doing. There's just a little bit more papery. Okay. That kind of
I like
some
this.
ASMR.
We hear it. We hear it.
Albert, you
Go.
cool gamers back this week?
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you,
I
Cool
thought
Gamer.
you said something else. I thought you said something else.
Oh, hey, Jeff. And well, I put out a bunch of videos on the OnePlus
I didn't
11.
skip
Jeff
your
put
shit.
out the definitive video on the OnePlus Buds Pro 2.
Yes. Yes.
Hey.
So here's the
Now-
scoop.
Let's watch.
Go ahead.
I can't watch one of El Jefe's videos until I've heard the earbuds first because he is so good at detailing. Like he's if he were to tell me, well, this is what I hear, even if he were completely wrong, I think I
Never in a
would just start
million
hearing
years.
it.
So I got you.
So I've got to take a listen first. I wrote up a whole bunch of notes because I'm gonna put out a little kind of review on these earbuds too. And then I went and watched his video and I was like, yep, he has just confirmed that I have actually heard what I thought I heard from these earbuds. He's on point. I'm on point. I feel like everything's right with the world. So
Nice.
so his Buds Pro 2 review is pretty stellar.
The green one is slippery.
I bet you the green one is a little bit more like the 10 Pro, the sort of teal or whatever this is, because it's not really green.
I don't like it.
It's not a seafood.
We don't like-
Of course you don't like it. You don't like it because you're still on that one plus one.
I like the
deal.
the other one.
You don't like
I
any
the
one
first
plus,
one.
sir.
I like
So,
the first
Paul?
one.
No, you
First
didn't.
one
That's a
looked
lie.
So you like the OnePlus 6T? Okay,
good. Yeah,
that's fine.
yeah, that one looked good.
Phones have moved on since then, but that's okay.
Oh my God! No, he's still
I-
got a beef about the one plus one.
Hey,
We mentioned
hey,
Hefe with the bud. We mentioned Juan with the
Yes.
phone.
Definitely.
Oh, that's right. It's your birthday. Oh, I won't
Yeah,
make too much fun of you for liking the OnePlus 6T on your birthday.
stop it.
Oh,
Come on,
wow.
Juan.
I'll make a little bit of
What
fun
about
of you,
the
but
pay?
not too much.
I'm disappointed they didn't drop this.
Oh, that we couldn't pay it right now.
I
I
was
know.
ready.
I was ready to.
There you go.
But this was exciting. I like the processor that they used, and also I like the, like you have to hotspot, right? If you have a Wi-Fi only tablet, they have that new unique way of sharing the data, sort of like what Google does with Chromebooks and Pixels, where it automatically, so you don't have to go into your settings or tell Google Assistant to start the hotspot. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But you said you were disappointed, man?
Nah, I just
Oh,
they didn't drop
they
it. I was ready to buy it.
They didn't drop it.
bro.
It's
Yeah.
coming in April, so they didn't even give us the
Yes.
price.
Yeah. Hey, as long as it come on my birthday.
What are you thinking
that'll
though?
be
What are y'all thinking though
good.
on the price?
I'm
Hopefully
speculating
less
that
than
it's going to be. I mean, I'm speculating 500, even though they
500?
added a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
It'll
with
be
the
more than
cellular
that.
option,
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably say $7.99.
I'm
For a
thinking
keyboard?
$6.99, $7.99 too.
No, we're not talking about keyboard.
No,
Wait,
not the keyboard.
we're talking about the
No,
tablet.
just tablet. I'm
What-
saying
what
tablet.
picture were you
I was
looking at?
like,
What picture are you looking at, sir?
No.
He's high.
I asked though.
It's his birthday.
It's got some high end specs. on
JoJo
it,
said
so.
she was getting the keyboard and you did too, so that's what I was referencing to.
Oh yeah, I'm getting the keyboard.
Price. So that's
Oh,
why I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what do y'all?
I'm
not
thinking
including
$70
that.
bucks.
Barry, did you see it?
Okay.
Nah,
I saw it,
ain't
yeah.
gonna be no three. Ain't
Yeah, I
gonna
saw
be no 350.
$350.
Keyboard?
Ooh, wow.
You know he puts everything at 350.
Wow.
No way.
Yeah, I don't see that.
3B say
It's-
350.
Yeah, it's
On everything.
I'm going high, expecting
On
everything.
high $7.99.
yes.
He's playing the
Malik,
prices
like
right.
500 just off the Dimensity alone, right?
Right.
I bet you
got
somewhere in
their
there
own
where maybe
cellular
like a
on this,
Wi-Fi
so-
model and an LTE model could be split.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But now would be the right time to kind of get out ahead.
Did
if
they
there's
say
a
anything about
You
storage?
need to get out ahead of Google, especially if the rumors are true that they're going more high end now.
Did they say
Get
anything about
your
storage on this
lower
one?
cost tablet out now.
They say
gonna
anything
make
about
me
storage
choose
on this
now.
one?
I don't remember them saying anything about
see.
storage.
Ooh, you said you got to choose now, JoJo?
Now I gotta choose. You know,
Between
Choose
what?
Google,
Between
OnePlus.
what?
Oh, I know.
No, I
it's
feel like
tough.
they doing.
Oh.
I'm getting them both. 'Cause they doing two
And the
different
thing about
things.
it
You're getting
is,
them both. Oh,
They doing two different things. I
Baller
think
alert. Baller alert.
they not the same. They not in the
All
same.
in.
Yeah,
Oh my
guys.
God.
see that's Mims. You're onto something.
I just think they're doing two different things. That's all. So that's why I would have to get them.
No. It's not. You don't think. We know.
Oh.
Now that you said
Oh.
it, we know they're doing something
You know
different.
they doing
So
something.
we have to get both because we know they're doing
Yeah,
something
that's true.
different, and it would be unfair if we couldn't speak on all of them, right?
Right.
I vote that we use Sean's wallet. To get both of
Exactly.
them.
We're not doing that. Well,
Sean got some phones for. Let me borrow a phone to trade in. Actually, let me
yeah,
get
that's
one.
not happening. Sort of. Aura?
He got about 20 of them, though.
Yeah,
Okay,
man,
first
you
of all,
can
stop,
afford to
stop
get
doing the
one.
counts
Come on,
again.
man.
Here we go.
You know
with
your
counts
brother
again.
about to get on you, sir. You know.
Man, I don't care about him. I could see him and put my fingers on him. I ain't worried about that. I told him to keep family business in house.
That's family business.
Family business in house, sir.
Uh,
The number of your phones.
what
We
OnePlus-
family. We should know that.
That's no, sir. No, sir. No,
Yeah, Big
sir.
John, the color is pretty nice. Hey, what's up, Brig Gary? Hey, I understand
Hey,
the Google tablet's gonna
okay
be
with
gonna be
I was
solid.
Yeah.
a little turned off. Was a little turned off by the Cyclops design, but
Yes, I don't.
Are
like
you really?
that
The Scott
Yeah,
Summit
one-eyed
edition.
I'm cool with it.
Y'all cool on the
One-eyed
Scott
monster.
Summit edition?
Yeah.
I don't really. I don't know. I probably won't be using the camera back there much.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
a
But-
fan in Sean.
just the way it
I
looks.
do want to
It's not the
spend Sean's
Yeah,
money.
that would be
It's one of
cool.
my
That'd be
favorite
cool.
games. No, but
It's
to
not gonna
JoJo's
work
point,
this
the only
year,
thing that
Juan.
makes me nervous about that is I doubt it really needs that much of an enclosure. A tablet camera isn't going to be like some great camera. And if I'm really slinging this around, or like, let's say it's nice, but it's not so expensive that I wouldn't want to get something like this for my daughter, that becomes a failure point.
Yeah, true.
Unless you've got
does.
it in a super
Absolutely.
deep case.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
putting a carbon fiber joint
I'm
in
good with
calling
my
it a day.
Samsung tablets. I'm good.
Yeah.
Bradley likes it.
I wonder how much they're gonna give in on the trade.
He's got crickets outside.
They usually don't be doing
Of
nothing
course
for
he likes it.
trade-ins
Oh,
on
you thinking
tablet.
about it? You thinking about it this year?
I mean, I would. I mean,
Bro, you better not get no tablet and not the phone. I ain't trying to hear none of that.
I mean, the tablet is cheaper, sir.
Nah.
The
go get
problem
phone.
is,
I'm
sir,
pretty sure it's
That's
gonna be
my
like the same
that's my
price.
entryway, dog. I'm coming in from the back door, and then I can. You
Ill.
know what I mean?
Pause.
Uh-huh.
Oh, how do you know how much the tablet is, sir?
No, that's what I'm
How do
saying. You
know
think
how
it's gonna be
much the tablet
cheaper?
is?
I mean,
He's
I'm sure
You
speculating.
said $9.99 and
Yeah, you
earlier.
definitely did
I
say
did
that.
say $9.99. I was.
I don't understand you, Smokey.
No,
I
I'm
just-
thinking it's gonna be around the same price, but I would hope you try the phone over a tablet first.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
You know, that actually brings up a good point though, because like, what you've got a OnePlus 11 at $699. A tablet is actually easier to manufacture because you have more space to play with, and it's not going to have the same powerful SoC. So it would really come down to storage options.
Right.
And a Dimensity 9000 is a less expensive SoC to
Correct.
cram into something like this.
That does signal it
What's
should
up,
be
Lloyd?
cheap.
It should be cheaper than a phone.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
it should be.
So if
Like
that's
that by that logic,
No,
it should
no.
be
Oh,
around
boy.
at the most the same
Hey,
price.
Doodle, I know we talked about this the other day, but I'll explain later.
He said, "What
You
is?"
definitely need to pick up the OnePlus 11.
What's a computer?
He's not going
What's
to
a
pick that up, Barry. You know
computer?
better than that. He's not going to pick
Jason
that
C,
up,
yes.
I don't mind it, man. That's something. Man.
Whoa, Albert, you see this?
Barry. I'm with
Charge
him on that.
$199 for this.
Looks like
It's
hot
not a
dog.
TCL, man. It's
Yeah,
a,
this is,
Looks
yeah,
like
this is
one.
gonna be a
Yeah,
solid
This ain't no
tablet.
blue tablet, bro. What you talking
Whoa.
about?
It kind
That's
of looks
the biggest
like a
wireless
TCL to me, sir.
This ain't one of them joints that Easy be trying to get.
That's the figures tablet.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. It's like, I like to see the screen and how it works in the operating system before I can make 100% judgment. But
I
from
didn't
the
see
outside,
any of
I'm not
the
impressed.
announcement.
Dang,
What were you
not
most
impressed.
interested in from the announcement? Those who saw it.
Does that thing have
Um,
like a 10,000?
I actually ended up
battery?
being more looking
Go ahead.
more forward to this tablet than anything else.
I was still looking
But-
forward to the phone.
Phone too,
But yeah,
It's more so.
it's tough
Seems
to
it's a new
say.
product.
I wanted everything actually, so I
Yeah.
guess-
I want everything.
I got 2 of the 3, so Oh yeah, and the
What did you
keyboard.
get?
I know we didn't get the keyboard.
Yeah, I wanted
keyboard
to
looks
get
good.
yes,
You want
the
all
keyboard.
three.
I think Wayne is getting it. El
Yeah.
Jefe's getting it. I'm getting it. Jojo, you're getting it as
It's
well.
April for that too.
So
right?
we're all gonna have that keyboard.
A little bit of time to save up, you know.
Oh,
We're here
yeah.
April.
Now, I think the big smart play for me, the takeaway from the keynote, the announcement this morning was Oppo turning the OnePlus label into a bit more of a lifestyle brand. Because OnePlus has always had good audio, but now they're looking at all these other accessories, a tablet solution, stuff like that. I think that's a better place to take it when you're looking at trying to build a broader customer base.
Nah, they seem like
Another
they
thing
kinda been
too,
doing that, too.
Juan. What I liked was they kind of led with, I mean, not just lifestyle brand, but they also kind of said, hey, our cameras are going to be kind of forefront too. And they introduced Turbo Raw, which I'm like,
Yeah.
this is super raw from. So yeah, I was just happy all around.
Yeah, this Raw Plus mode is pretty good. I'd still maybe give Vivo, the
yeah.
edge.
Yeah. Vivo,
But that's what's kind of
yeah.
But that's what's kind of killing me though too, is that we know that there's a firewall between Oppo and Vivo.
Yes.
Like BBK is keeping them as separate
Yeah,
entities,
yeah.
and so Vivo iQOO versus Oppo OnePlus now is like, well, I really like that, but I wish they'd borrow that.
this,
But
yeah.
then if they could combine that and we could just get both. So every time I like lean into one, it's like, oh, but the other one has something I really like too. Oh.
Would you say OnePlus is more better? Well, not better, but more of the all around versus Vivo. Seeing like Vivo's kind of camera heavy.
So no, actually, because I kind of feel like iQOO is that for Vivo.
Right.
Vivo is the camera brand,
Yeah.
but iQOO is kind of their all-rounder performance brand, and Oppo is kind of doing the same thing with OnePlus. OnePlus and iQOO are these subdivisions of the main companies, and they're landing really close to each other. Like they're cut from such similar cloth, and they're using similar parts, like the BBK parts bin. You know, like I think there are a couple camera wins on the OnePlus over the iQOO 11, but then the iQOO 11 has a better screen. So you just keep batting that back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and
Not looking at
it's
the Vivo,
it's too
it
close
looks a
to
little
call.
Similar too.
Oh yeah, I mean they're I made a joke because
phone
I'm
looks a little
old
similar.
about like the Patty Duke show, you know, identical cousins,
wow.
and
Oh, wow.
only
look at-
someone
look
my
at
age
the
who
Patty
watched
Duke
Nick at
show.
Night
Wow.
would
That's
remember that.
Yeah, I was like,
That's
whoa.
white
But-
over my head. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
expecting
Wow.
that for you to catch, but it
Yeah,
wasn't
he
for
wasn't
you, so that's
visually-
okay.
No, I get it. Nah. I remember some
over
Nick
his
at
head.
Night stuff, but I don't know all of them.
So
A little bit before my time.
Oh, I mean, for broadcast, it definitely was. But I grew up watching just mainlining Nick at Night, so all of those old black and white sitcoms and stuff was my speed.
I
But
was coming.
short story long, the two phones now are both approaching that similar part of the market where Samsung and Apple don't have a good
Yeah.
solution.
They don't. They don't.
About a $700 phone with a top tier chip that is built nicer than most of your flagship killers. So I've got some Pocos, and those are monster phones. These are built nicer than those inexpensive hot rod Pocos, but they're not up at the same tier as like ultra phones from other companies.
Yeah. Yep.
Give
I
me
dig
it
it.
all, man. Give me it all.
Oh, Malik, if they did that, oh my goodness.
I don't think they're going to mess around too much with OnePlus this year, but
Yeah,
it
it
would
would
nice
have to be
if
next
we
year,
got next
Yeah.
year if we got like a rebadge of like a Find X5.
Yes.
See, I'm pretty certain that there ain't gonna be like no Pro to sneak out.
See,
this
the
year.
problem, so the CEO said, so this is when the CEO made the announcement. When they had that flash sale overseas, that was their best sales of all time. And then he was like, oh, we're not going to do a OnePlus 11 Pro. So, and I think he was basing it on how well this OnePlus 11 was positioned, you know? So,
Right.
And iQOO did kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Their 11 Pro was China only, and
Mm-hmm.
their 11 sold great internationally for that kind of first window. I mean, I'd never want to count it out, and they haven't said anything to us, so it's not like I'm under an embargo or anything on that. But the messaging so far is very direct on this is our phone of the year. And they might just ride out the whole year on this. And if that's what it takes to kind of streamline and get OnePlus back in shape to kind of focus on a core price to performance ratio, then I think they're going to be in good shape. I think they were kind of getting messy with a numbered phone and a Pro phone and a T series and sometimes a T and sometimes a T Pro. And you end up launching like 7 phones over the course of the year, and they're all okay. This is a really good phone at a really good price and hits Samsung and Apple in a weak spot. I don't think you got to mess around with that this year, because I think sales across the industry are going to be down. So make it a little bit more affordable, and hopefully it's a little more attractive.
Yeah.
It's attractive to
All
me
right.
with the trade-in.
What's not attractive to you, sir?
Hey, man, let me tell you
He
something.
didn't like the pad, so
Look, man. Hey, that 9 Pro can go.
What are you talking about?
it should have. It
What
should
are you talking about,
have.
dude?
I'd trade that in for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It brought the price
Oh,
down where
boy.
I'm like, okay, I don't have to buy
What are you talking
the
about?
red match.
Well, I mean, he's right. Samsung has a very complicated timeline. I think it would be very confusing to shop Samsung. I mean, is it an FE? Is it a Lite?
It's your
Is it
favorite
an
word.
A?
Yeah, it's FE or
Is it an
Light.
S? Is it an S Plus? Is it what?
I
talking about
personally
Samsung.
think,
Samsung drop about
Doodle,
20
I
phones a
really
year.
think it should be the S Ultra should just be the S. The S23 and the 23 Plus should be the A Plus, and the other should be the A.
Like, they doing way different stuff. Samsung got about,
Yeah, it's like they're not even the same phone.
They got J lines and D lines.
Yeah.
And all these other
M lines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
we
the
don't
It's a
talk
complicated timeline. I
It's a
feel really bad for
complicated timeline,
Samsung
sorry.
consumers, because they've got a lot of homework to do to keep up with. I mean, because I have right here a OnePlus 11, and that's it. That's the phone. So this is pretty simple timeline. It's an uncomplicated
It's
timeline.
uncomplicated.
It's like negative complicated.
I
They
kinda do
making
a
it
Samsung
complicated.
one, though. I don't want
Can we
them to
make it
drop
more complicated?
They
Yes.
making it complicated, yeah.
Nah.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
Sam.
you. Thank you. Could you put up Bradley's comment? The FE lost his way. Isn't that what they always say about OnePlus?
Lost its way.
No, but that's
Lost-
true. I had the Note FE, and that was the fan edition. The rest of them were trash after that.
Yeah, they didn't know
Aye.
what they was doing with them notes.
It was like a special
trash
edition phone, and
edition?
it turned into like the budget edition.
I forgot all about the Note FE. Then they had like a high end
Yeah.
note and a low end note and a. I
Well,
guess
they
it's
brought
a-
it back.
They
Well,
brought it
the
back. That was
battery
the
issue.
Fireball 7. And it made it
Yeah.
a fan
Yep.
edition.
Fireball.
That's exactly what it
I
is.
think the Pocket now, Note 7, is still floating around one of the writers because Samsung refused to give us the shipping kit so that we could send it back to them. So remember, you had to have like the box with the gloves, and it had
Yes.
special labels that went on the
Oh, my
outside, and we were like,
goodness.
"Hey, we still have your Note 7. We'd really like to get this back to you." And they were like, "Oh, well, we'll get back in touch about getting you the kit." And then they ghosted us.
Wow.
Hey, those are collector's items now. What's up, Emily?
Wow.
So, Kimmy, when we stop with OnePlus, remember I got one more thing to talk about. OnePlus.
Okay, good, because you know I
Oh,
got something in the
one-
back. I got an
one-
article in the background. Go ahead.
One last thing.
Okay, and one last thing, even though they didn't say one last thing. So, it was like actually, just like maybe 20 minutes ago, me and my son were talking about something, and I searched something on my phone, and I'm like, wait a second, why did this come up when I was searching something to get me to a website, right? And it was an XDA article, and the person then that had the unit is like, oh, I have a dual SIM on, which OnePlus doesn't do except for overseas. My US variant has dual SIM, and it also has eSIM. So it has dual nano SIMs and it has eSIM. And I am someone that has dual SIM going on right now on my Pixel. All right. So I hit up Juan immediately. I said, I know someone that actually has it. So Juan, go ahead.
I can confirm that the model sent to me under embargo pre-release has a dual SIM card tray and has software support for eSIM. I believe this is near finished hardware, retail hardware that we'll get in the United States. I can't confirm because those phones are going to be shipping out over the next week. But I think it would be unlikely that they would send me an international phone with a US charger.
Correct.
Because I have the gimped charger. I don't have the full 100-watt charger.
Yes.
I have the 80-watt charger. So I believe we will be in line for dual SIM and eSIM. So fingers crossed they don't manage to fumble that.
Oh my goodness. That is a game changer. And it kind of explains why. To me, it explains why you won't see the OnePlus on T-Mobile. Because if you remember correctly, Apple, had eSIM on T-Mobile, and Samsung couldn't get activated forever, right? But they only had a single slot. OnePlus shows up and says, "Hey, we've got eSIM. Oh, cool, that's cool. We can disable that." But it's like, well, you can't disable two physical SIMs. The physical SIMs, right? So. Yeah, like I said, this just made my day way better.
Wasn't there also something like one of the Verizon models that they got really funky with? Because there was like a specific OnePlus UW model, and they also had to like
that's the one I'm trading in.
Change the SIM card tray.
Yeah, that was. So I think it was a OnePlus 8. I have the Verizon model. Yep. So I'm trading that one in, and like for me to update it past like. I forget which Android version is that, but it's old, right? I have to load a custom ROM on it because Verizon's like, oh no, I'm not going to let you update it.
That's awesome. That's great. And again, it's like you go after brands like that, and then when Apple decides that they want to do eSIM, they're like, oh yeah, well we'll absolutely activate this feature, and now everyone gets to play.
Yeah, we're surprised that you didn't want us to do it sooner, Apple.
Jeez. Well, it's so great that you finally decided to move the industry forward. Thanks.
He's been working for the Barksdales 3B. I've said that to him from the first time.
You sure did.
Between him and Juan, they're both straight.
We're brothers
you know
in
Barksdale. You got Avon and you got Stringer Bell up here in the corner. You know what I'm saying? So,
this is all true. I mean, this is painfully accurate. So
it's ridiculous. But Barry started it off.
It's pretty rough.
And then Juan just came.
I feel bad for Sean. I really do, because he's just getting.
I'm fine.
Both sides, like he's just.
Yeah, this is great.
It's too many toys.
It really is.
I've been lurking in the comments on all your streams, just going like, "Yeah, my wallet is in pain. It is hurting."
Yeah, this year is shaping up. Yeah, this is.
I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think I'm going to be okay this year. I'm trying. I've already said no to the red magic, so
we're getting
good news, everybody.
Surge.
Good news. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no!
I'm being sarcastic. I really am.
Yeah, I think so. Doodle. I don't. Yeah, I think seamless updating. Remember, they said it was going to be Android 14 is when they would switch to it. So that's going to be a while. So it might be at the tail end of the S23 series.
Yeah, Samsung's pretty slow, but they catch up eventually.
Yeah, they catch up.
Come on, Mike.
Oh.
I mean, you can't be the market leader with bleeding edge software features. You always got to wait for all the other companies to go first, and then you can act like you invented it when you finally get there. So it's pretty great. Did you guys see the story? I actually just tweeted it. Louis Rossmann posted about how Samsung is in subreddits like astroturfing. So like they set up these AMAs, and then they delete any question about features like removable batteries, SD cards, 3.5 millimeter jacks, and then you go and you look through all their replies, and it's all just like fake PR copied. Yes, isn't that so great for the S23 Ultra? And you're like, where did that post come from? You're answering a question that no one asked.
Wow.
And it's just a whole bunch of Samsung accounts that are trying to fake all of this interest in the S23.
That's crazy.
It's a pretty thirsty look for Samsung right now.
That's true.
I'm gonna star this comment, Barry. Don't you do it.
Okay. All right.
What's up, Jason?
As you know. Google is ready to challenge this Chat GPT.
Yes. Yeah.
You ready for that?
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I'm definitely ready. I knew Google was ready for it.
Yeah, Google is like, you're not going to take over what we started.
All right.
Yeah.
That part.
You just live here.
Go,
very
Fred,
much-
You just live.
Look, Juan's got an expression. Go ahead, Juan.
No, I have a lot of fondness for like the Google engineering teams and stuff, but how many times have we seen Google like kind of surge ahead on a concept and then basically roll over and let other people catch up or surpass them, and then they become sort of the standards, and then Google's structure sort of loses interest in trying to compete. I mean, we just saw like people get refunds from Stadia. Google did an amazing job of proving that game streaming could work so that Microsoft and Nvidia could profit from it, and then they just gave up their game streaming division. I just don't have a lot of
Faith.
like I don't. I want to, because when it comes to AI, like machine learning and like speech to text, those engines on Android phones are amazing.
Yes.
But as a service, their search services have been lagging. Like they're just not exciting right now.
And I don't know a lot about ChatGPT, but I was reading this article and it made me more intrigued about it than it did the Google side of things.
Has anyone else here played with it? Because I've been just doing silly things.
I haven't.
like-
Yeah, I just played.
Just a little
yeah,
bit.
Yeah, but
Most of the
nothing
time when I go
serious.
to use it, it says it's too busy.
it's busy. Yeah.
Too many. Yeah.
Oh, so
I
it's like that
recommend
everybody's
trying to-
playing with it.
Trying to sneak in
yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's really interesting to see how it parses information. It's very good at telling you what you think you already know. And so like one of the things that I did, someone was making
That's
fun
almost
of.
scary.
Yeah, because it siphons all this information from all these different services and across the web, and then it kind of regurgitates based on trends. So it's sort of like a reverse algorithm machine, right? Instead of sort of trying to highlight something that's popular, it's sort of reserving something that's already established. And have it do something silly, like tell it to write a speech, like a presidential speech from Donald Trump about how we have the best corn on the cob. And it knows enough to parse like the mannerisms of Donald Trump, because that's been something that has often been made fun of, and his speeches, when you read them, just look kind of ridiculous anyway. And it knows the flow of politicians speak, and it always knows to like, well, and at the end of this, like you end a speech with, and God bless America, and God bless the United States, or whatever. And like, it's really good at recombining that information in a way that seems super familiar. Like that reads like something that you think you've seen before. So it really is a trip to play with.
Yeah.
But you can also tell like a number of tech outlets that were trying to use it for writing articles.
Yes.
How it gets a lot of
Oh,
stuff
wow.
wrong because it's only siphoning off popular information. So if
Which
there's
is
like a
often wrong.
truism and something's wrong, it's gonna add that to its data when it reserves it.
Yeah.
Sounds like most of these dang publications.
Stop
Oh,
it.
that's hilarious.
Quite a few. I mean, who was it that just recently got hit? It wasn't CNET, was it?
Oh,
There was one company, they had to acknowledge that they were having to post all of these retractions and corrections. So, I mean, someone in the chat might know who I'm trying to
Yeah, I'm not
remember,
sure.
but apparently they had really tried to see if they could use an AI chatbot to replace like their writing staff, and it didn't really work.
Oh, wow.
Trying to
No,
save
so
some
everybody says
bread.
it was seen.
It
It
was
was
seen.
seen.
It was CNET. Okay, I
Okay.
thought it was. I
Ah,
don't
I
want
see
to.
that.
I don't want to just put them out there like that. But
Trash.
You
Man,
want to
how
throw them
y'all
under the
doing
bus?
I mean, I wanted to appropriately throw them under the bus. I didn't want to be wrong and accidentally throw them in the bus when they didn't
Right.
deserve it. So
You can rest.
So that's everybody's homework assignment. Try to get out there and try it out.
Yeah, you'll be surprised.
If you like it by
Oh.
next week.
I'm sure.
it's a trip. I mean, it's really fun to mess with, but it is going to be a major hurdle to overcome for like plagiarism, IP, and copyright law. I mean, AI is going to mess up so many industries, but we're going to have to cross that bridge because it's already here.
All right. It's funny because LaShawn hit the group up last night. Yeah, y'all update y'all phones. I was like, yeah, I updated mine. Everybody got their patches?
Yep, I got it on the
Nope,
watch
I'm on-
and the phone.
Probably
Okay.
don't.
I'm
Probably
on the
don't.
beta, so I'm waiting on that.
Yeah, I ended up skipping January, so I guess I'm good on February.
Yeah,
I'm on the beta, so
I'm not hopping on the betas until 14 arrives,
okay,
and
nice.
then I hop on the
You hop on
betas.
the beta, okay. Yeah, I think all of mine are on the beta right now.
Okay.
I kept my 7 Pro
You stupid.
public
Do it.
release, but
Public
my
release
6A
is on beta.
is on the beta.
Okay.
It's funny how people maneuver those around. Like, oh, I'm gonna try it on this phone, but not that one.
Mm-hmm.
So if you haven't gotten your update, go over there and get it. We rock the beta. Everybody don't.
Hey.
So, you know.
What up, Tia?
Betas.
Yeah,
So
I know we're talking about beta and all that stuff, but it's just shout out again to
Oh my
the
God.
solid pricing,
did you see that?
the sale
Yes,
pricing
I
on
did.
Google,
I
and
said,
also
oh my God.
Nothing
come
Phone
on,
1
Doodle.
beta,
Really,
and
man.
also
Oh my
OnePlus.
God. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you.
Oh my God, sir, calm down.
Oh,
It's an advertisement, sir.
It was
Jeez.
triggering me. I'm sorry.
He said it was
Why are you
triggering.
triggered so easily, sir?
I-
being triggered.
Because he's smoky, that's why.
That you're right. I'm like,
Needed
what
his
is he
trigger
freaking out
warning.
about? I had to look up at the screen. I was like, oh, okay, my bad.
I wasn't
My
the
God.
only one.
Yeah, I was a
Oh,
little
my.
triggered. But then I read Doodle's little thing there.
Doodle can
yeah,
always
the
make you feel
soliloquy.
better. So you know, I like to follow a sequence here, right?
Yeah,
You talk about people
who
who don't update. The biggest risk on procrastinating on iPhone and Android software updates. This was a pretty good article.
Yeah.
Because I know particularly one person in the chat doesn't update. And for some people,
Yeah, I
they
think
say it's
it's-
mental.
Well, it's going to be a hurdle too, because I feel consumers are correct that for a number of years there, companies
Yes.
like Apple and Samsung were messing with their phones, slowing them down with updates, and now it's going to take a while for that feeling to kind of go away, that you actually do get better security and better support, and your data is better locked down when we can plug up these holes. But it didn't help.
Yeah.
There was a lot of
And that's what they were
shenanigans on that.
saying. It's like you just recited at least the first part of the article.
Yeah.
When they were
Oh no,
saying
those
that.
updates slow down my phone.
They slow
You're
down.
like,
It's
It
almost like
drains my battery, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Apple enthusiasts are feeling the way LG enthusiasts felt about boot looping, right?
Lord.
So they have that same
Oh,
panic.
Lord.
And I know a lot of YouTubers are probably going to start reporting on like
Where's
the
easy?
fear
Yeah,
About
when
to
and
show up.
paranoia
he's
associated
about to
with
show up.
updating their Apple
Calling
phones.
candy.
As long as
And
you don't
should-
say this, the magic
Should,
word.
should it be said?
Yeah.
Should we really be buying
V60.
iPhones with this
V60,
fear that we
V60,
have?
V60.
Because at any point,
Stop
Apple
it,
could just
sir.
slow it down.
Well, I'll just
You
I just
summoned
gotta.
him.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's Android 13 now on the
Yeah.
LG Velvet. So the dual display. I don't know if you guys
Lord.
have been playing around
That
with this. It's
shoots.
pretty good.
Come on.
I don't know if
No,
I mean,
they actually did a study on this. On people who procrastinate on updating their phone.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
So yeah, I thought it was funny. It's a relatively long article, but it was a good article. And I'm glad they didn't just base it on Android or iOS. It's both.
Yeah. Well, and anymore, I think the difference is immaterial. I mean, for Apple's strategy of how they launch and support apps and roll out updates, and the way that they do really big OTAs, I think leaves just as many gaps in their security as the way that we kind of piecemeal Google Play updates versus operating system updates versus security patches versus individual app updates. I can't find any data to suggest that one really is objectively better than the other. So at any point, I think it's just consumers are burnt out. You know, you've got to manage so much junk now that it's almost like a little control, you know, like kind of a contrarian control. Like I'll get around to it when I feel like I want to get around to it.
Did you peep up a little bit, Wayne? You heard your
You
name?
see, he perked up a little bit.
Control. I like that.
It's in his title.
I wasn't targeted.
I know.
It doesn't matter. Anything that's,
that's me.
contrarian, Juan,
That's
that's
me.
all
That's
him.
me.
That's him.
I heard my name.
He knows he heard his name.
You're right, JoJo.
I'm
I heard
always
my name.
I'm always down to sort of debate the finer points of like the lyricism and the objectively better MC skills of someone like Mystical over Nas.
Mace?
But
Over Mace?
or Mace, not Nas. Excuse me. That is a
Come on,
terrible
man.
misstep
Yeah,
on my
yeah,
part because that's the opposite
okay.
of what I was going to.
It's okay, Juan. It's cool.
So, but I was just listening
We
to
ain't gonna go
Nas.
there,
That's
Juan.
why I had him on the brain.
please.
Hey.
This is how I still updates to people like 3B. Is like hackers are gonna target your phone and get your banking information. So
But is it we gotta like scare our relatives?
you have to scare
into,
people into updating their phones.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah,
on,
some
El Jefe.
basics.
Really, El Jefe?
There's the
Really,
battery
Jeff?
issue.
Really?
The LG V60. Do we want to chat about the V60?
No.
No.
It's, sir.
No.
I don't know. I mean, if anyone in the chat, you know,
No.
have you people been hearing about? Because it's a pretty good phone. As phones go, this
Let me
one's
see.
like
I
way
think
up
I have
there,
another
so.
article here.
Right. Bring it up quick, Kimmy.
I'm amazed that you didn't just
Quickly bring
eject
that
me
up.
from the stream. That's awesome.
We don't eject Eric, do we? I mean,
No.
Yeah, but we deserve it.
Oh, man. That's crazy, man.
Oh, Doodle. Doodle will like this one. You still here, Doodle?
He's here.
Yeah.
Oh, you got heroic vision and lurking in the
Oh,
bottom, too.
yeah.
Oh, good.
He knows what's up. Have you
Oh.
seen what he shoots on that V60? It's pretty great.
Juan, it's a good phone, but it's old, sir. We're done.
Yeah, it's you're right. It's like a classic automobile. You just kind of
It is. I will agree with
wipe
you
it
on
with a
that.
diaper and you keep it in a garage.
Let's not get crazy.
You-
Let's not get crazy.
You like,
Keep
But
it in the box.
yes.
So Doodle like me. He all...
Classic.
So Doodle, how
Always
excited are you for the XR device?
Yeah. Let me know.
How excited are y'all about XR device?
You know me about. I'm still. I'm.
Yeah, Leary.
I don't know. It's just
Not
me.
ready?
I'm just not interested in that right now. You
Well,
know what?
have
You know
y'all
what? It's,
been-
go ahead.
No, I was just to add to what you were just kind of saying right there. I mean, like, how accessible is VR for everybody here on the panel? Because we're pretty techie.
Oh yeah, for
And
me it's
I've got-
very.
A VR headset in a box that I almost never pull out.
Yeah,
over
so-
there in
I
the
gave mine
closet.
away.
I think what it is,
I
Juan,
wouldn't
I'm
even buy
techie
one.
about
Right.
everything, and there's like a mental block when it comes to AR and VR.
I'm with you. on
It's
that.
like the smartphone is like now a flip phone. It's like how my dad is with a flip phone. Like he doesn't want to use anything but a flip phone. I just can't make. I'm like, why would I want to go in the AR VR when I got my phone right here in front of my face? You
This
know,
looks like Sean's glasses right here.
nice doodle. That's the
You got some
appropriate
Snapdragon,
response.
Sean?
Anything
Yeah,
Samsung is
absolutely.
exciting.
Snapdragon glasses.
He's testing.
So
them.
I did a lot of hosting for Newegg, and it was
Yeah.
right at the big push of like Oculus versus HTC with the Vive, and there was all of this excitement about VR. It was back when you actually had to like mount sensors to the corners of your room and stuff, and it was a lot. The barrier to entry was much higher.
Yeah.
And even as we've seen VR become more accessible, and all these other brandings, because we have VR and AR and MR and
Correct.
XR,
Yeah.
and it's all just branding nonsense. At some point, you put a display on your face. It's all face computing at some point. I still don't think we've found what gets consumers excited about that kind of an immersive experience. And you can kind of give them a couple games, and that's really cool, but not cool enough to say like, oh, this is a gaming experience that I need to invest in. And it's also really hard to share. So you put someone a headset on someone's face, and they are in a world of their own, and they're a Jedi with lightsabers, and they're
Correct.
doing battle, and it's amazing. And everyone else in the room is just looking at this idiot waving his arms around.
Thank you.
You know, like
Thank you.
it is
I'm
so
kinda with
difficult to
BG on
convey
Yes.
what. So I'm
Okay.
a big fan of sort of moving this display tech into sort of a more passive, but a more just sort of consumption, like entertainment, simple multimedia, because those are the glasses that I've been playing
Oh
with.
yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
He's stupid.
So instead of like a full headset, if you get like a pair of sunglasses that have screens in them, like this is really easy. But even when I tell people about it, it doesn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I have to go person by person and put the glasses on their face, and then they go, "Oh, this is cool." And you're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I did like 6 videos on this."
Yeah, yeah.
And I wasn't just making it up,
Yeah.
but me talking about it does nothing.
It's sort of like you remember back when we were young, you'd go into they were like the kaleidoscopes, you'd put them over your eye and then you'd like spin
Yeah.
it around and stuff like that. You're not going to be able to explain what you're seeing unless someone puts it to their
At
eye.
all. So I have a friend, I have another pair, a different competing pair, and I sent them to a pal of mine to borrow. He's like, they look kind of cool. I'd love to take them for a spin. And it's like, he's seen my videos. We've had conversations about them. He knows what they are.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, the first time I put them on, this was amazing. And you're like, I can't share that.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you what that's going to feel like when you really give it a try. It's so, the more we make tech biological, like the more it interacts with our senses more personally, the less accessible it becomes.
Yeah,
to
or
sort of
if you could
talk
have
about.
like if it got down to the point where everybody could take advantage, because I remember when Google Cardboard, I think me and LaShawn and I both
I
had
got
it,
one.
right?
I think
Yeah.
I did.
So
Of course you do.
I would do it and I would set it up. I even got my Nexus 6 in that Google Cardboard, you know. So
This is Daydream. This isn't cardboard.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
that's
remember
the
that
one.
too.
Dust.
I had
So-
that too.
I would try to play it with my kids and they just could never get into it. It was just
Yeah.
too, it was like too much sitting around
Yeah.
waiting for one person to finish, right?
So my sister and her husband, they have one of the Oculus Quests. I think it's the Quest 2. And they have this really fun game. It's like a bomb defusing game, and I can't remember what it's called now. And it's fun for a couple rounds, but it's one person doing all the work in the VR, and the
yeah.
other people like reading manuals and trying to give them hints and clues as to how to defuse the bomb. And like that is a really interesting party twist on it. But you know what? After a couple rounds, I kind of feel like we'd all rather just be playing like a Mario Party or something like that.
Yeah.
Instead of one person being in the vacuum of this
Yes.
space and everyone else
And
just sort of
everybody's just
yelling at
twiddling
them.
their thumbs, right? So
Yeah. So even when you're engaged, it's like VR needs something, and I don't know what it is. And so I'm glad that
And-
companies are still pushing
I am
it,
too,
but-
because there's people like El Jefe really enjoys it, right? So like they're
Yeah.
it's for some people it's perfect, right? So but yeah, I wish there's a way to kind of get the whole party together.
Oh, and
know-
believe me when I say, like, I very much believe in this in an enthusiast space. Like, I don't think there's anything holding people back. Jump on some VR. If you
Boom.
know that this is something, yeah, go do it. Try some of these wearable displays, because it is amazing throwing, like, a large screen projection out in space in front of you so that you want to watch a movie or you want to play a game off of, like, a phone or a portable. All this stuff is incredible, but none of that is consumer tipping point. Like, this is so far from mainstream. Consumers have no idea what these experiences are like, and there's no way to share that with the vast majority of people out there, short of driving to everybody's house and like shoving a display on their face
Right.
just to get them to try it.
Yeah.
There's no
Hey,
way
what
to
was-
test drive it.
What was
Yeah.
the name of them glasses that you had that had the whole screen where you connect your phone to?
Oh yeah. So
Those
these are
did
the
look dope.
Unreal.
Yeah. Those look dope.
So there are 3. These are the most simplified versions. They have basic
Yeah.
head tracking. They look like, these are blacked out right now, but I can pull so they're just sort of like
Yeah.
sunglasses. These are the Unreal Air. I've also played with the Rokid and the TCLs. And so these are all roughly in the ballpark of $300 to $400. They have speakers built in. They have really simple rudimentary head tracking, but you can't do a whole lot with it right now. So it's just like having fancy web browsers that kind of get pinned in space, and then you can see them as you move your head around, like they stay kind of still, but it's not like AR. Real AR, it's like I'd be able to stick it to a wall. Right. And the head tracking would be like able to measure all the distance and stuff. These are awesome. So like when I'm traveling, I pop these into my Steam Deck, and I'm sitting on an airplane, and I'm sitting as comfortably as I possibly can. I'm not hunched over. I'm not like looking at my phone, and just out in space in front of me is like having a 70-inch TV that I can fit in my pocket. So I'm a big fan of these, and they're expensive, but they're not ridiculously expensive for a portable display. So a good portable monitor is between 100 and 200. A really fancy OLED can sometimes be about 300. This is going to be closer to 400. But this tech 2 years ago was $1,000.
Yeah.
So the evolution of this has been getting really exciting. But yeah, Rokid, TCL, these Nreals. There's another company that I can't remember now. But there are a couple good options out there with sort of different pros and cons depending on what you need.
Well, I'm trying to get in people's pockets again. We're going
He
to
always
move on
is.
to the,
Oh, yeah.
Always.
to the nothing phone, too.
Hey. You guys heard about the SoC they might use?
Yes.
So last night, what was it? Was this last night when Sean said, hey, I could get with that? I'm like, Sean,
Oh, yeah.
you get with the
Was
first?
it last night or the night
Oh,
before?
yeah. He got with
Yeah.
the first one.
I'm
Whichever
gonna
night
shut
it
up.
was.
I'm gonna learn to shut up. That's what I'm gonna do.
No. That's no
Yeah.
No,
fun,
you're not
John.
going to shut up. Why would you shut
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm impressed with the first one. So
Yeah, the first one's excellent.
I'm very impressed with it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think 12 gigs of RAM,
Give me 5,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can deal with
Snapdragon 8 series.
it. Yep.
8 series. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the hints are
impressive.
it's going to be more premium, you know. So
More
Oh, well, it's
Hey,
going to be
man.
more pricey then, too, right?
oh yeah,
Okay.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have-
you gonna pay. Oh, you gonna pay what you
I
owe.
have a
son.
glass back. I didn't already have a glass.
You gonna pay what you owe.
You going
But
to pay what you owe?
do we think
Okay,
they're
good.
really going to go premium? Because I kind of
no,
feel like...
I don't think it's going to be a premium. I think it's going to. When I say premium, I think it's going to be Realme GT2 Pro
Yeah.
type premium, that kind of premium.
It's gonna be nice though.
Oh, it's going to be nice.
Yeah.
Savage, would you pick one of these up? I know you upset with Samsung right now.
That's
wonder
what I'm
if they-
thinking, Hefe. Glass back.
Fat.
Barry, you think they're gonna
Fat,
change the
fat.
form factor at all? They're gonna keep
I
it the
hope
same?
not. I hope not. I think
I hope
right
not
now,
either.
I think it's. I think they should
You want
probably
them
do one
glyphs?
more year of what we see right now, just with a better experience. Like to give you an example, I'm in Orlando. It doesn't support all the bands, and there's some weird things that happen, right? And we have really good 5G coverage here, but it has dual SIM. There's a lot of stuff that's really solid with this.
No pause. No
But like I said, this is the rebirth of the Essential phone. If you like the Essential phone,
I did. I
you're
still have mine.
gonna love the
Trash.
Nothing Phone 1.
Yeah, did you ever have one,
you
sir?
hear this? You hear this? Yeah.
Did you ever have one? Don't call something trash that you've never
Man,
put your
it is
hands
still one of the most gorgeously designed phones I've ever
Absolutely.
held. I was so
Absolutely.
mad that
I
Jaime
see
ran
Phone
it
Arena
when
gave
we
it-
were on Pocket Now.
Best design
on. Great
for
phone.
this
I
one.
wanted one. I wanted one.
Oh, for the nothing?
This one got best
You
design.
had to
yeah.
catch it
Best
when it was on
design,
sale,
yeah.
sir. I caught mine on sale. I didn't buy it when
Yeah.
it was $1,000. I bought it when it went down into the fire sale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One didn't it go
I
down
agree
to
with you,
like
BG. I agree.
245 or 250?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's when
Oh
I
yeah.
picked
Oh,
mine up.
I picked mine up. It was dirt cheap. You
It
know?
was dirt cheap when I bought it.
And
'Cause
as I
refused
say
to
it,
pay $1,000.
every time we bring it up, and now this is added to it. Every phone that I get, it runs the essential phone ringtones and notifications, and now I'm copying over these as well. I just bypass all the other stuff that's included.
Look at you.
Yeah.
That's the only flaw I saw. When me and Barry would talk on the phone, I could hear a difference when he was on
Correct.
the nothing
Yeah.
versus his regular phone.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Like a difference in a good way, or
No, in a bad
No, in
way.
a good way.
Oh, in a bad way.
Yeah,
What-
yeah. So,
what
and there's
service were you
people that
using,
aren't
Brad?
having that experience, but right now, every market, that's the thing that, I think the panel understands. Every market is different, right? So you might have different band support. And my market is really good for most phones, but it's just not really good for the nothing phone.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I have like VoLTE issues with a couple of phones.
Yeah.
But I did hear that the data's
Could
absolutely
be, El
outstanding.
The data is ridiculous.
Yeah. Well,
Why I went to Timberland and Nelly Furtado. My style is ridiculous. Sorry, everybody. Sorry.
There's a little bit of a
the
walk to
next-
get there, Barry, but I feel like we're with you. It's just, where's he going with?
I don't know where you were going with that. So.
this next article is for Sean.
Okay.
I was thinking about holding it till after the top of the hour, but I don't want to make Sean wait.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey.
Oh, here we go. This garbage. All right, I can get off now. I can go shake hands with the head of the family. I'll see you later.
I knew I had to.
So, of course, this is just a concept, but somebody took the iPhone 15 and made it look like that watch, the Ultra watch or whatever.
hmm
So, yeah.
I saw that article. I wanted to wait.
So they made an
Yeah,
Oppo.
Basically,
Pretty much.
Oh, that's hilarious.
that's what they did.
I think it's actually a decent looking phone. I was like,
Yeah, it's a great looking Oppo.
I thought they had a case on it.
Which Oppo are you?
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah.
the find in. Was that? Was
It looks like the find in.
Oh, so you
I don't
picked
think
it
my
up.
camera will focus on this mirror finish.
It's a
Oh, hold
I
on,
think I
let
can
me-
get it.
A little bit.
I don't think
know what to
I don't
do
think I
with it.
can. It's not gonna
Yeah.
work.
Shiny. Too shiny.
It's too
Yeah,
shiny.
it's too
Yeah.
shiny.
It's too wet.
So I already have the new iPhone Ultra. That's amazing.
yeah.
I love it. I love being ahead of the
It's not
curve.
bad.
So everyone out there, I think this is absolutely spot on. I mean, Barry, you've been playing with the Vivo and with the Xiaomi.
Yeah.
Don't give me a camera bulge. Make the phone a little thicker.
Thank you.
And everyone's going to be fine with this. And
Everyone.
this
and it's gonna help
concept is
thermals. It's gonna everything gets better that way.
But
you know?
bulge gang. It's bulge gang, y'all. It's
But
all
does it
about
matter?
bulge
At the
gang.
end of the day, like he said, everything gets better. You have more room.
everything.
It
Yeah, everything gets
dissipates
better.
heat.
Yes.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Bigger
It's
battery.
literally easier to build. It's going to be easier to repair. It like
Yes.
I want it. I want that. I want it, Jeff. I'm not going to repeat Jeff's comment, but yes, I agree.
Yes.
Right.
You don't want that? We can
You know,
all-
it's funny
Yes.
'cause the person
Thank you,
Everybody
Albert.
wants that.
What I like about Albert's comment, and put them fat batteries into anything you call Ultra. If you have
Yeah.
Ultra in the name, it needs to have a big
fat
battery.
You
Yes.
almost said it. You dang right.
The only part about this phone that the writer didn't like was that the phone sticks out, the screen sticks out from the phone here.
Yeah.
Which
know,
I
yeah.
didn't have a problem with. They were trying
I
to
actually
make it
like
look
whatever,
that. It's
like-
kind of dope.
It gives it a little
looks good.
personality, in my opinion.
Yeah,
You know, normally I would agree with them, but I feel if you're purposely building a phone to be rugged, and there's a very high likelihood that that phone is still also going to end up in a case, you don't want an edge around the screen from the phone and then an additional lip from the case.
Well,
So
not the
if you're gonna
flow, it's
protect-
fine. If
It's
like a
way
light.
too hard to like interact with
to
the edges of
interact.
the
It's sort
screen.
of like your issues with the Z Fold. Kimmy, remember how you went through the case journey and
Oh yeah.
you couldn't on the front screen. The front
Yes.
screen. Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's what
I really
that's
wish.
what I said, Bradley.
Yeah,
It
I
looks
really
like a
wish
big
Apple
watch.
would make something like this.
Yeah.
I would be very interested to talk about a difference in their hardware strategy that had a practical purpose behind why they made a gadget that way. And I think it's also a gap for Apple where they try to force their way into like fleet devices for corporations, and I just feel like they don't make a purpose-built gadget for that. You have to get an iPhone and then put it in things, where this iPhone would make a lot of sense for military, industrial use, and corporate use.
So, Sean, do you like this one?
It's an iPhone.
I told you I like the Ultra watch. I just don't use an iPhone enough to justify the cost.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to buy one, but I wanted to
buy one.
exist.
But I mean,
I like that.
I still have the I have the
That
13 Pro Max that I took from my wife, but that's about it.
Do you know another reason why I want Apple to do this is because maybe it would convince Samsung to bring back a phone like the Active.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you missed that?
The Active.
Yeah.
Because Samsung will be so thirsty to copy everything that Apple does.
Yep, they always are.
If Apple does this, we'll get a Galaxy S24 Active again, which will be probably one of the best phones that they'll ever make.
Absolutely.
Y'all are killing me with the
That's hilarious.
Right. Absolutely.
360.
I do guarantee Sean will like the next two articles. But I'm going to give you the top
Top
of
of
the
the
hour
hour,
before I go there.
Oh,
Top of the hour.
Awesome.
Behave, Sean, behave.
I tried.
On Tuesday and Wednesday, it's been a few days since we had FaceTime. No, it's cliche. My time is Thursday. I miss the old days. I need a replay. You could catch me laying in the flowers, lungs full of them vapors, losing track of hours. Your lip bar from my taste buds, laying in the flowers, lungs full of them vapors. My mind been hella clouded. Who am I complaining? My life is barely tainted. My daddy made it home most nights, my mom did no complaining. The homies from the block would always tell me that I make it, and I made it through the classes, dog. We wrapped that graduation, that bread infatuation for a life that I was made to think that I would not obtain. It's only entertaining, right? But that's the motivation. Now it's more or less occupation. Way less by what I'm making. No, it's nice to make new payment. Much more for any stranger pressing play cause they relating. No, I don't need the credit. I just wanna see you make it to the world so out of pocket. Down for the praise is really not someone to talk. I'm out here trying to leave my mark and find how best to play the cards I'm dealt without losing my heart. I always had the vision far-sighted. Lately it feel like my life some like a movie where I might just play a part. Always in it for the art, my nigga, that was from the start of this. I said I never changed. Still empathetic, still split the credit. All of that because of inner weapons. Lately I've been counting many blessings from the lesson learned. The problems I collected. I've been skipping school and I've been tested. I become a finder when I feel depressive. I've been gaining traction but I feel accepted. I've been running in place. I'll never show my face. I just wanna take my peace. Y'all in the day. All I wanna do is celebrate. I'll never caught my brakes with the legal gas. Got my eyes low. Losing gripping like the wheel spinning at the sideshow. Turn a hater to a crater. Tell them they could die slow. Respond as a better you. Let's see how far you go. Get your O's. From the cove, I'm putting on for the coast. I'm at your throat, trying to see the foreign soil, hoping that might help me grow. I'm just barely scraping by. Feel like my life is prophesied. I'm shooting way up past the jets. The only fear is the decline. I'm just moving like the tides. Where I end up, no one knows. I'm trying to take it worldwide from the single lane Tuesdays and Wednesday. It's been a few days since we had FaceTime. No, it's cliche. My time is Thursday. I miss the old days. I need a replay. I hit your line on Tuesday and Wednesday. It's been a few days since we had FaceTime, no, it's cliche. My time is Thursday, I miss the old days. I need a replay. You could catch me laying in the flowers, lungs full of them vapors, losing track of hours. Your lip bar from my taste buds, laying in the flowers, lungs full of them vapors. My mind been hella clouded.
Hey, can I just say this before we get started?
Yeah, yeah.
I heard back from OnePlus just so I wouldn't put all the pressure on.
Oh wow!
And their response was, "Hi, yes, I can confirm this. Users will get dual SIM and eSIM support in US and Canada." Pretty cool, right?
Nice.
And my response was, "I'm prepared to drive up tonight. Tell me where I can pick up my OnePlus 11.
Are you serious?
I need, dude, I use
It's a
dual
nice
SIM
phone.
all the time. That is,
Yeah.
that's game changing. So like the first thing I did with my Nothing, I put dual SIMs in it.
So I can't confirm like broader market strategies, but I think OnePlus, or I think Oppo, looking at the United States and then using OnePlus as their wedge phone, it really seems like they're trying to stay out of the way of the carriers. This online sales strategy, not having other companies influence how their products are sold and distributed, and then features like eSIM and dual SIM. That seems like that was a big push for them this year.
So Sean, where's Sean? Sean's still here.
Yeah.
So they done dropped the price of the iPhones over in China.
Yes, sir.
That never happens.
Okay.
No, Sean, you can buy an iPhone now. They're cheaper in China.
No, sir.
You could import one now. They're
Why would I do
they're
that?
less
That's hustling
expensive.
backwards, sir. Why would I waste my money?
No, but it's right there. It's
No.
You're wasting money by not buying one.
Nah. I'm good, sir. Thank you, though. Thanks, Juan. I appreciate you. As I'm.
No, it was more expensive
you away from
before.
my
Now you would
pockets.
be saving money on it. That's
No,
how
sir.
that's how that works.
No,
more affordable.
dedicated eSIM for me. I'm a chronic SIM popper, sir.
That's right, because
So
it's the
that's not gonna
Chinese
work for me.
version. So
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's
Okay, well,
not
Juan,
that-
I'm still not doing it, sir. No, I'm good.
No, I
with
mean,
my
but you
13
were
Pro
right.
Max that I got from my wife. I'm happy about that. She passed down. She passed down the 13 Pro Max, and I'll take that. I'm good.
that would be the one. I think, man, isn't it weird? It's like even odds. Like the 11 was baller, the 12 was kind of a mess,
Yeah.
the 13 was awesome, the 14 is just
a
okay.
mess.
It's not like a big.
Yeah.
It's still a mess.
It's not a big. It's like a step sideways.
Yeah, it's a sideways step, and
Yeah,
and
no,
that's
I'm not
and that's
doing
fine, right? As long as the person purchasing understands that, right? So
Juan is a whole troll.
Whole new
Oh,
troll.
absolutely. Oh, absolutely. It's fine.
I just thought,
Yeah.
Okay,
Sean would be
Bradley,
We have
entertained by
fun.
that article, and then I thought Sean would be entertained by this article.
I'm glad you think
Because,
about
you
me
know-
when it's about these articles. I try to send some, but I got to make sure I do it in a timely manner.
yes,
Yes, I do work.
I do too. Oh, I almost said something.
I know you did. So they're still trying to get reverse wireless charging correct on the iPhone.
Oh God!
Oh my god! I don't even use it.
Like, is it
so
like?
doesn't
I
really
mean,
matter.
I don't
does
either.
anyone
Jesus.
really care about reverse?
No,
wireless? Except for the
it
one time
doesn't.
that you use it.
I always forget.
I don't share my battery.
I don't either.
You're a stingy mofo.
Not
huh?
even with myself.
No,
I don't share
dude,
myself
I mean,
either.
The only time I would probably do it
Bring a
if
battery
me and my
bank with
wife
you.
were somewhere and she's like, "Oh, I gotta make it like." She had
But
to
here's
use
what
her
I
phone.
didn't know before reading this article, because I don't have an iPhone,
Mm-hmm.
that they've worked on this so long that it, they had tested it out with these MagSafe things where you plug the phone in and the phone kind of charged MagSafe, right?
Mhm.
So it's just like, oh, that worked. But you can't just charge anything. You can charge
No,
Mag-
because different things have different bias and they draw different amount of current and stuff like that. So that all has to be tested.
Well, they don't like to share. They don't like to play nice with other devices either.
Yeah,
So-
and
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
the big problem I feel isn't whether or not they can make it work. It's there are too many products out there that people would maybe try to use that with, like charging up someone else's phone that isn't MagSafe. And
Right.
their big thing is breaking standards. So MagSafe is Qi charging with magnets. That's all it is. But if you try and line up another phone with a magnetic case, it's not going to perform very well. And there's a danger of running phones hot when you're playing with induction coils and that kind of battery tech. I don't know. I actually have charged up other people's phones with my phone, but I'm the nerd that always has a USB cable with me. So if you want to sacrifice some of your battery, it is dramatically more efficient to plug a cable in
Yes.
and battery share
Yes.
that way.
See
And then
that
you
every
both still
time.
get
Like,
to
when
use
you-
your
when
phone.
you're setting a new phone, you can see that happen. It's like it's
Yes.
right there.
But you both still get to use your phone. If I use my phone in wireless power sharing,
You can't use
I
it.
can't
Yeah.
use my phone.
Man,
Yes.
the burrito doing damage.
But
What is wrong with you?
You good? You good? You good?
Oh, birthday boy! No,
Hey,
birthday
hey.
boy!
What's going on, birthday boy?
Are you okay, sir?
Good?
my lungs
Is,
hurt right now. My lungs
About to
hurt
see
right
some
now.
You don't look right.
Is the BNS?
So
about to-
everybody, I just want you to
You're
know
stupid. Stop it.
most of people know this, but maybe not all. LaShawn is using a OnePlus Plus One, otherwise known as a Oppo
Yeah, so he's
Hey.
still
A
using one,
OnePlus
but he's just too silly
Plus One.
to
That's
really
fancy.
realize that. So you really have a OnePlus, sir?
Stop it, y'all.
Yeah, you still using a OnePlus?
I do not.
Okay. Don't let
Hey,
the facts
Albert.
get in the way of the conversation, sir.
I don't charge every day, so I go somewhere without a charging cable all the time.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a Boy
Yes,
Scout,
Trent.
and
Yes,
I
yes,
need
yes.
to pack a cable.
I
It's
keep
Yeah,
like
one-
I've got my
I keep one in the
keys.
car.
I have a cable.
yeah, I
and
always
I
have
can
cable.
go
I mean,
to-
there's probably one in the car, but I'm not.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
keep
feel
one in
like
the
I have
car.
to have one on me.
I'm
got one
on
on,
my phone
on your
all the
keychain
time,
or
so I
something like
have
that.
Your keychain.
You got a
keychain.
keychain, USB.
The shorter, the better.
Oh,
I used to have a back with the micro USB. I used to have a card, and it was sort of like a hard plastic that sort of folded up into a rectangle, but it would
and then it
unfold.
had a little thing that would come
had
out.
the little
I know
micro on the side.
exactly.
Didn't
Kimmy, I
you
think
have
had,
one
or she would find deals
Clutch.
and post it
I
on
had a
Gadget
clutch,
Chat.
yeah.
Didn't you have one
Yeah.
of them
Yeah.
little
It was
credit
called a
card
clutch.
chargers?
Yep.
Yes, I have a clutch. It's right across
Yeah,
the room.
clutch. Clutch.
And it goes in my wallet,
Oh my
so
God!
that's
this
good
dude
enough.
here.
Is it
Scoop.
What else?
What's up,
Scoop?
everybody?
Normally I type that, so I finally got to say it.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
gotta
No,
say it.
nice. How's everybody doing?
What's up,
We're
buddy?
Doing
good.
well, doing well. Just
Alright.
talking about different things. And
Our Apple
my
right
phone,
now.
I'm excited about.
Sean's happy.
I'm happy.
I'm on the way home. Finally.
I know you're happy
Well,
too,
I was
sir.
about to say you're happy, sir.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
Thank
we
you,
get to
Jason.
go into
Thank you,
the-
Jason.
Let me go into this because I know some people had some questions, so I'm going to go ahead and go into the
Hey.
Q&A and troubleshooting. This was first. Stupid question. You know what I have to say about stupid
Yeah.
questions?
So
No such thing.
yeah. So OnePlus 9 Pro supports super volt charging, right? And the Samsung 65-watt brick doesn't support that. So it's going to have to use its normal slow charging that it still provides with that 65-watt brick, right? Because it doesn't go fast like, the other chargers. So that's what's going on.
Okay.
TMD,
And we
Chris,
Does-
you good.
Does the Samsung charger, Barry? Do you know? Does the Samsung charger actually put out 65 watts to a
No,
single
I think-
device?
so
Is
unless-
it like the Apple charger?
I think it's like the Apple charger. I know the 45
Okay.
watt is definitely like the Apple charger where it says it's 45, but it just gets, I think it ramps
Yeah.
up to maybe 40 for like a second. And then it's
I
like,
thought it sustained 30.
yeah, that's what it does. Yeah.
I think
Oh,
there's
yeah,
a word missing in
it's
here. And he's
fast.
like, are there any glasses that are friendly with VR headsets?
Okay, so with VR headsets, usually you're looking at inserts or diopters. So on the glasses that I've got, there are lens inserts that you can put sort of on the pads where the nose pad is, and you can do sort of an insert there. The Rokids have diopters, so there are little adjustments. If you're nearsighted or if you have astigmatism, you can dial in the lens adjustment directly from there. Every headset or every wearable display is going to kind of have its own solution. I'm talking to a company that does these lens inserts, and they're going to send me some that are like blue blocker, but I don't need corrective lenses. So I'm going to be having a lens behind and a lens in front just to kind of show off what the company makes. But if you wear glasses,
okay.
there's usually a solution that you can get your prescription filled, or you can make an adjustment if you're nearsighted.
Yeah, my smart glasses from Amazon, you could do prescription lenses in.
Yeah.
I did a video on it.
Yeah,
Obviously.
usually you can make an adjustment, but again, every company, I can't say across the board because every company kind of has a different flavor of that.
We
That's
talked about
cap,
it at the
Ike.
beginning, but we'll throw it in here.
That's cap.
Who
Ike.
knows?
Yeah,
You can
If you
always
guys have
talk about
questions
it.
about
Zero to
OnePlus
80%.
11, I can
Yeah,
finally
so-
talk
so
about it. So
that's not 100%. But basically what happens, like, is there's a power curve that they adhere to, and Samsung can make a change in software to allow faster charging, but they choose not to. So I still would like to see what the last 20% does, because I think they're just allowing you to charge faster to 80 and to protect the battery. It's
But I
probably
feel
gonna
like
slow
they
way
all
down.
do that. Like If 3B
Oh, yeah.
uses my chargers, my 67-watt chargers, when he uses them, they go fast and then they slow down at the
They
end.
slow
and
down.
trickle.
Yep.
They
They
take
trickle.
forever
Yep,
at the
they
end.
trickle. Correct.
So you can use them, but you're not going to get that full charge as fast.
Correct.
Yeah, so the
y'all
OnePlus
can-
has smart rapid charging, and then there's also an optimized battery use. So
Yes. Okay.
yeah, that's not. I mean, again, Sony brought all this stuff in. Xperia 1 Mark 1 gave us like charge limits and then also smarter adaptive charging, and I think that was the phone they introed alarms. So like it would slow charge
tell
up
you,
until
and then
when
you
when
say-
your alarm was set in the morning.
Yes.
So
and that's what I use on my Pixel. I
yeah,
charge
all
at
that tech
Yeah.
basically came from
Sony.
Sony and gaming phones first.
Yeah.
And now we're starting to finally get it on a couple others. I didn't hear, though, that the S23 Ultra was really charging any faster on 45. Has someone done like a really good battery test?
Ike he's seen it
Ike
somewhere.
said-
Do you remember where you saw it, Ike?
I mean, not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
love to see someone who does a good, like legit
Yeah.
sort of battery bench on a Galaxy. I'm a little behind on my Samsung coverage because I was
you don't want someone to
scrambling.
just be like, "Hey, I'm gonna start charging," and then like all of a sudden they're at the end. You know, hey, this only took about 30 minutes.
Oh,
Like, what?
stop
Really?
it, sir.
What?
Stop
Really?
it.
So
Mary,
I'm gonna
cut
run
it.
these in the
Cut it,
background
Mary.
right now.
Cut it.
Verizon does this every now and again, and you don't have to be a Verizon customer. They're having a sale on cases right now. So right now, these cases are $5.
Hey, who's picking up that A53?
But look at the trash phone.
Nobody.
Nah, from Moto G Power.
I mean, some people got these phones. Chill
I
out.
know they do. There was one dude mad at Jay Will and everybody in his chat because he had
That's
that.
not a
know a
bad
lot of
case.
people
That's not a
still
bad
hold
price for that
the Fold
UAG
3.
civilian case.
I mean, the
Yeah,
Fold
that's a
4.
great price. That's a great price.
And I told
I bet, I
everybody,
know.
like, somebody commented
$4.99.
on my
Yeah.
Pixel.
Yeah, that
$5
is.
for any
Fake
fold
case.
case is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yes. Because they charge you like you buying two
And
when
this
you
is-
buy any fold case.
Wow.
Pixel 6.
And I'm glad you brought this up because American Princess mentions like, where was this when I was buying
A bell run for
my like I think her parents. Whenever there's a new drop, like an iPhone or a Samsung, please go to Verizon because they're usually always 25% off.
Ooh, look
Yeah.
at
You
the
don't have to
AirDrop
have an
design.
account.
That's a wallet. MagSafe. I don't have MagSafe.
No, that's a great deal.
Boo. So yeah, $5 cases over it. If you have an older phone, over Verizon.
The only thing that's a little tricky is, I mean, like you want to have like the Verizon model because every now and then you get like a funky, the UW version of the phone has a different SIM card tray slot, or the volume rocker is in a slightly different place, or those UW radios can
Hilda.
kind of mess you up.
Hey, if you have an S21 Ultra, go ahead and pick up that Tech 21.
I like
$5.
Tech
Tech 21s
21.
are great.
Yeah, pick that up for $5.
Yeah, you even got
QA.
like coach cases on here. So yeah, if you're into the high fashion cases that usually cost you about $50, and you got an older phone, let's scoot back in here.
I got it.
Multiple swear words.
Oh boy. So that's over Verizon.
Oh, I
That's
know.
not an affiliate
Jerome,
link.
that
so-
it's that good of a deal. It's that good of a deal.
Yeah, it's to me. And I told the crew I was buying some of my own deals last night. So
and finish what you said, ma'am.
I can't say that we're live. I'll say it in the after party though. So I don't have an Apple Pencil too. So, but this is $90 versus the 130. So I was
Now,
like,
do you still gotta plug it in from the bottom or the top?
no, it wirelessly charges, sir.
Okay, wireless. Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
I think I got the. Yeah, I got the two.
You think, huh?
But yeah, anybody.
They ain't
who,
made a new
you know, been
pencil in
sitting-
forever.
Yeah, this is just the
They
second.
shouldn't
gen.
be
They got
making new
first gen
pencils.
thing.
They should be making a pencil
Right.
that stays consistent.
No, I'm just saying that's the only one I can remember if I had that one in the first one.
In American
I had
Princess,
to.
I saw one of those cases. You commented on my video today. They're selling that same case for some of these newer phones. So You're
Yeah.
looking
Well,
for that.
if I see a price cut on Apple Pencil 2, that does kind of line up with rumors that they might be coming out with an Apple Pencil 3.
Right. But it's not on sale at Apple though. It's just on sale.
No.
How old is this pen?
I think like 2017 or something at least.
I thought it was
wow.
like 4 years. Yeah.
Wow, that's
Something like
wow.
that.
I
Oh,
thought
they
it
came out with the
was kinda-
first Model Pro, I think. I thought it did.
But I mean, it works with the Mini. I have a Mini and a Pro, so I'm
Or
able to,
second
double
gen.
up.
The regular
Double
iPad,
up.
you still need the Gen
Well,
1.
that-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it does matter which device you have, and they tell you the compatibility.
Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, I think all styluses and pens, people can say they're stupid. It's all in your use case.
Mhm.
Yeah, it really, yeah, absolutely. Some people like pen support, some don't.
I mean, I
What
like
else would you
stylus
play with?
support. I really don't like how Apple made their pencil non-compatible generationally, and they're
Yeah.
still selling different models of pencil to different iPads that are current.
Yeah,
And
that's
that to
kinda
me
strange.
is a consumer confusion point. I feel like it's fair to say, hey, that makes a stick what writes on your screen more complicated to use than it should be.
And I did see an
And-
alternate
and-
version.
And,
Alternative.
and if OnePlus
version
did it, it would be called a complicated
Complicated
timeline.
This
That
is
is
a complicated stylus.
stylus.
Right,
Yes.
that part.
But in case anybody's interested and late to the party like me, let me grab you one up.
I mean, like my Surface Pen 1 still worked on the Surface Pro 9, so
Wow.
that was fine.
Yeah.
I didn't have to. I mean, if I buy a Surface, I probably will buy a new pen for it, but I don't have to.
Right.
Oh, this one went back up in price. This was cheaper yesterday, actually, because it was the purple one. The purple one's cheaper than all the rest of them, but it's back up today. It's $10 cheaper, but not enough for me to say it's a tech deal. But it was $35 yesterday. Sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah, no problem.
You
Just
snooze,
take it
you
out.
lose.
Just take it out.
Well, it's just like I had to take the payday bars out. They were $12 yesterday. They're back
Payday.
on Thursday.
Paydays.
Yes, you could get 24
nasty as
box
shit.
of payday. What?
I'm getting
No,
ready. I
sir.
want to vomit.
No,
Get him
sir.
up out of here. I had to get him out of here.
I had
the
to say the
chocolate
same
one?
thing, Kimmy.
Oh,
Ew.
dang, payday?
Paydays.
Did you say
Chocolate one.
both of y'all can go?
Paydays
I
are
don't have a
for
problem
why we
with
don't
that.
like paydays. It's
You
like
gotta get the
peanuts and
chocolate.
nougat.
How you
That's
don't-
what you do.
Nuts
A
and niggas.
payday.
that's all.
My 76-year-old mother loves paydays, so I'm just gonna leave it at
Because your
old lady
76-year-old
candy.
mother has taste.
No, don't
Yeah.
do
Right.
that. Don't do that.
In the finest of taste.
Right.
It's nothing but peanuts. Why much taste?
Would-
is
Do you
that?
I
like,
don't like
do you like
peanuts
Baby
like
Ruth?
You get the
No,
chocolate
Baby Ruths
one.
are
But y'all-
delicious.
hold
If
on,
I
don't
had to
give it up
choose when I'm
to
picking a
Shira.
Babe Ruth over that,
Oh my
God.
Do I
Baby
like
Ruths
the
are my
combination
favorite.
of, peanuts and chocolate? Yes, of course. I'm not a fool. I don't have a
Shay,
problem with peanuts.
who do you want to dance for you, Shay? We want Juan to, but
just
Juan ain't
nuts
sitting
and
here
caramel
dancing.
is crazy.
Oh, give her
Nougat.
LaShawn. Or Scoop.
Give her LaShawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it Smokey.
Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal.
That's right. It's the birthday boy. He got to dance.
Yeah,
Paydays
wasn't
are
thinking.
delicious.
Thank you, Ike. Correct.
All right, man.
Citation
Yes.
given.
Yes.
That's right,
Paydays
Jason.
are great.
I'm gonna at you,
Right.
Jason. You telling me don't at you? I'm gonna at you.
I don't have
Yellow.
a problem with Snicker bars, but paydays
I love
are good
Snicker
too.
bars. I can eat a Snickers every day.
A chocolate
Snickers
payday
for
will
sure.
change your life.
See,
That what I-
and they have
okay,
chocolate.
hold on.
But isn't
Hold
a
on.
chocolate payday
I
just a
thought it
Baby
was a
Ruth?
Baby Ruth.
It's not.
I don't
Or is it,
know,
or is it
but
dark?
No,
Is
because
it dark?
it's got nougat in the middle. Are
Yeah.
you
Is
serious?
one
I don't
nougat
have-
or caramel? Or
Hold on, doesn't Baby Ruth have an extra ingredient that the chocolate payday doesn't have?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
Caramel?
I didn't
It's
know
one
that there
more
was a
ingredient.
chocolate
Yeah.
payday, so
Yes.
Yes,
I
there is
was
a
not
chocolate
aware
payday.
of this concoction.
It gives
Go
me
buy
Baby
one
Ruth
tomorrow,
vibes,
Juan.
though.
Go buy it tomorrow.
Go buy one.
I'll go buy
I
a
will.
chocolate payday tomorrow.
I'll make the run tonight. We'll do this.
It's
Hey,
not
make
worth
it
it.
Yes.
Stop that life, sir.
Yeah.
So we're saying
Adventure.
what's the difference between a chocolate payday and a berry?
Hold on, sir.
It's got chocolate on it.
What happened? What
Yeah,
happened?
There ain't
Gotcha.
no, there's no chocolate on the regular one, sir. It's not
No,
white chocolate.
no,
it's
they got a
peanut.
new one.
White
Oh no,
chocolate.
he said the one chocolate he doesn't like is white chocolate. That's what
Oh,
he
I
said.
like white
Oh.
chocolate. I like.
Yeah, I like white
I
chocolate.
don't
too.
like
I
dark
do
chocolate.
too, but not on everything.
Yeah, white chocolate.
Jason Williams is a phenomenal basketball player.
Would you stop it, please?
Oh, that's fine.
They got the weight. and everything.
Just
You know,
snuck that in there.
Stop
And
it.
you know, and I'll sneak that in there. You know, I've coached against him.
Yeah, of course you
He was at a lot of my tournaments.
do. Yeah. You were down in
great.
Florida. 'Cause
What's
he's
wrong
what?
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
a
yeah.
Florida
And his
guy.
son played. His son played.
Oh,
So
come on,
my
that was a
my
good,
son played
that
against
was
his
a
son.
well-placed joke, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just apropos of
yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Ice cream Twix is fire. Dude.
See, look at there.
Oh yeah.
Taste. We
Did he
got all
get the
kinds
king?
of taste.
Yeah, I
like
get the
that.
king
I
size
love
payday.
y'all, man.
Yeah,
You gotta
Paydays
get
are
the
good
king
times.
size.
payday is the backup to Snickers.
Okay, so your paydays ain't fresh, sir. I like my paydays to be a little soft, you know.
He said the roof in his mouth
You
is
getting it
sore.
right
West
from the
Sir,
Your
what are you
sword-
doing?
your- you got some raggedy paydays.
You
sir.
need to microwave that thing. Throw it in the
Microwave.
microwave.
I would
Payday.
be concerned about your eating technique.
Right.
Yeah.
That you're
Right.
Are you just like what's going on?
put it in your mouth.
Damn.
That,
Damn.
Come
Oh.
on, come on.
Oh, man.
That's probably why.
I'm not saying you're doing it wrong,
Right.
but you're probably
You have
doing
to
it
chew
wrong.
them up.
Hey,
If you're
Shay,
not
thank
chewing
you,
it up,
ma'am.
there's a
Thank you,
problem.
ma'am.
Oh, dark chocolate is
Thank
better
you,
for
Shay.
you, Tiefenbach.
It is.
It's better for
It
you,
is.
but
It's
I
better
don't
for
know.
you.
I don't like it, but it's better.
I
for
don't
it.
like
I
it.
like
Old
dark
people like
chocolate.
dark chocolate.
Old people like dark
No,
chocolate.
no,
So,
no, no,
I
no,
do
no.
not.
I love dark chocolate.
I really like C's dark chocolate when you're doing like nuts and caramel, like when you're doing like those combos, because it's got almost like a bitter kind of coffee, but it's not a delicious candy. It's this like really rich sort of flavor that complements something else that's sweet. I don't like, you have like a Dove dark chocolate that's just sour. I don't think that
Yeah, it's
tastes
just
good at
horrible.
all.
Aldi got
Drop
this
your favorite
fire
candy
dark
bar in the
chocolate.
chat. Drop your
Oh,
favorite
man.
candy bar in the chat.
Oh, I gotta do.
My
Oh,
My
yeah.
favorite, it got to be. that
I said
chocolate
put it in the
payday.
chat, sir. I didn't tell you to tell me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
Man, I gotta load this dang shit
My
up.
bad.
Follow directions.
I know, right?
Where did the Sunday
That's a
come
So
good
from?
Payday
dude?
has a caramel center that's surrounded by nuts. Babe Ruth has
Does that
Baby
count?
Ruth has a
Oh,
caramel
Sean, you see, we got a Falcon
that
fan
has
in here.
it's topped
Good
with
having it.
Get him out
peanuts and chocolate.
That sound like an old.
of here. Get him
go.
out of here.
What's up, Dominique?
So
You
there's
gotta
no
be local, sir.
Baby Ruth doesn't have caramel in it at all?
No, it does.
No.
it does. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, Payday doesn't have the caramel.
I spelled it wrong.
No,
I spelled it
it
like
has the caramel. It
LaShawn.
doesn't have
Like
chocolate.
LaShawn.
But now they have a chocolate one. It's just they have it different. Payday is completely surrounded by. I actually found a
It's
site called
nougat.
"What's the Difference?"
All it is nougat
Yeah,
and nuts.
and it's surrounded
Oh,
around
tell me
nuts.
something.
Yep.
What's nougat? What is it?
Yeah, what is nougat?
What is
In
nougat? Tell
Nugent.
me what it is.
In Nugent.
So what the
In
nougat
No,
is
it's not.
is
Don't do
it
Ted
says
Nugent. Don't
caramel
Nougat.
and a nougat center.
Really?
What's
Come on
nougat?
now.
Ain't
Nougat
nobody.
is caramel with a
What
nougat
is
in it.
What's
I know
in
what nuts
nougat?
are. I know what
Yeah, I
peanut
don't know.
butter is. I need somebody to tell me what a
Cooking
nougat
But
is.
I don't know
nougat's
what
in
nougat is.
it's in Snickers too.
But what
I
is
don't
it?
care.
Basically like a whipped caramel.
Is it?
Nougat is a family of confections made with sugar or honey, roasted nuts, often almonds, walnuts, and pistachios, and sometimes chopped candied fruit with whipped egg whites. The consistency of nougat is chewy, and it is used in a variety
Egg
of candy
whites.
bars.
Y'all like egg whites?
Okay, so
Oh, look
I
at
didn't
look
think
at
it was
look
Egg
at
white.
look at the cat.
So it's in a family
egg
of like
white music.
confections.
Oh no,
You
JoJo.
stupid, man.
Why would you not
Candy
be
white.
in the bar?
I'm sorry.
No, it's not a candy bar.
Nobody.
JoJo did not
Whoppers.
follow
But it's my
directions.
favorite.
This is not a candy bar, ma'am.
It's my favorite chocolate.
Oh, your favorite
Come on,
Whopper?
man.
Why do
I like
Reese's
candy
count down?
bars as well.
Oh,
Reese's
so
count down?
Milk.
As a candy
probably
bar?
my favorite candy of all time, and I think I mentioned it before, is maple
I
nut
told you
goodies.
put it
And
in
about
the chat.
10 years ago, oh sorry,
Ooh.
You said maple nut goodies?
yeah,
Maple
and
nut
about
I
10
used
goodies.
to
years,
love
Man.
maple nut goodies.
10 years
That's
ago, they
taking it
changed.
back.
They literally
Yes.
changed
So
the
crazy.
and they destroyed it. So you have to literally find
Right,
you
it's
know
not as good
boutique
anymore.
drink. Oh, it's terrible, Juan. Brock's,
I don't think
like-
I've had one in like 10 years.
Oh, you don't
That's
want it
hilarious.
unless you find a boutique brand. You don't want, like, if you buy it from a major manufacturer, it's horrible.
That sucks.
Hey, hold on, sir.
Chunk.
I love the chunky.
Yeah, with no
Chunky
no
is the
fruit.
best candy bar
No
ever.
fruit. No fruit
Why?
in it. No
The
raisins. Nothing. It needs to be straight
Raisins,
chocolate.
Peanut and chocolate is the best thing ever.
Yeah, but no raisins. Did you say
I
raisins?
gave.
Yes,
Yes.
you did. Ew.
Oh,
I introduced
Raisins.
3B to his first chunky bar, and he loved it.
It still got
Well,
them.
I would say something.
Chunky's-
but I'm gonna leave that alone too. We'll wait
I'd
till the
try
end.
one.
Chunkies
I
to me
never
are
had
sort of like those amalgamation, like someone was just sort of messing around in the kitchen. It's
Butterfingers
also like
is
Take
nasty, too.
Fives. I just had a whole bunch of ingredients and I dumped chocolate all over it. Here's a
Right,
candy bar.
that part.
And you're like, okay,
Yeah.
that's
I didn't
fun.
think anybody was okay. You know another candy I don't think people are up on. Butter rum lifesavers, but
Who
that was
wants
it for
that?
me. Those and
Again, we're back to
hazelnut
the old lady.
Butter rum.
But yeah, it's sort of like a Werther's original. It's like,
Yeah, yeah.
Old lady candy.
oh, if you like a hard candy.
Would you like
Right,
it?
right.
Gigi's candy has to have alcohol in it. Rum.
Oh, come on, man.
Rum raisin.
Yo, nah, I'm good. I like the
Yeah.
cream soda joint.
You say you like the creamy joints. Yeah.
Cream
Yeah,
savers.
pause.
Oh.
Now we talking about Reese cups or Reese's pieces?
Cup.
No, I like the cup.
Does it count as a candy bar?
Or
So M&Ms
the
don't
cups
count
with the
either?
pieces in 'em.
No. That's
They're
all
not
it is.
candy
That's
bars.
No, that's what I'm.
I feel the question was
Chocolate, it's
explicitly clear.
chocolate.
It don't count, right? All right. So I'm gonna go.
Chocolate
Snickers.
is
I've had
Is it
chocolate.
candy in a convenient bar form factor?
John,
I just
that
want.
is not
look,
a candy bar.
That's not a candy bar either. Then.
He
Okay,
like balls. That's all.
I'm with Malik.
You like
The
balls.
$100,000
Balls.
is pretty good.
I'll say Snickers then. Yeah.
Of course you
Jerome
do,
Miller,
bro.
I was-
100
You
grand
over
is
there
good,
across the board.
Malik.
Y'all put a fruit in anything.
Man, Malik, that's good too. I mean, it's
Yeah,
like
the
100
$1,000
grand, and then
100
also
grand bar is
Charleston
fire.
Chew,
100 grand is good.
and you know you got to work out because
Yeah,
you're gonna be
you do.
chewing.
Okay.
I'm gonna be chewing for days.
I have to say that I feel like Milky Way is the biggest waste of a candy bar.
It
It's
really
a waste of a
is.
candy bar.
This
It's
is
disgusting.
trash. Same
Trash.
with what's that other one? Three Musketeers.
Three
Musketeers.
Musketeers.
Yeah,
Trash,
put
too.
something else in it.
Trash.
Oh, I never liked it. Yeah.
Trash.
Oh, I
It's-
like
it's-
Mr. Good bar.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Mr.
It's
Good bar,
foam.
but it's gotta be a thick
Good bar,
one.
good.
It can't be the thin one.
Yes.
Hey.
He said the thin one.
I don't like the thin ones.
He said
We
he
need
need
it.
it
I
thick.
got that
Shut up,
that
Scoop.
24 box of paydays is on the way here.
24 paydays sounds like.
I mean, they were $12, sir. So either
I
way.
want
That's pretty
10
good.
Sad
$1
man
tonight.
collected dust.
Man,
Yeah,
isn't it so sad
Chris? Yeah,
when you go to a supermarket and candy bars it
And they're
used to be
dollars.
like, oh man, it
They're
used to be like
$1
50
plus
cents.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
When
hurts
I
my
saw those
heart.
paydays on sale, I was like, I'm buying these. They're like,
Bradley,
I feel
I
like
need
y'all had the candy that was a quarter though. You talking about 50
Oh.
cents?
oh,
God.
see, you going to my
See?
parents now. Chill out, sir.
You need to chill out with that.
Right.
Penny
sir.
candies and stuff.
Penny
No,
I mean, I'm
not.
old.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
penny
no.
candy.
Don't
It's about a
hate. Don't
quarter.
hate, sir. You paying $3 for a
Right.
king size. Don't hate.
I mean,
sir.
inflation. It all
You've been
it's the
playing
same.
that your whole life, sir. Stop it.
Yeah, because I
Not,
So
not
being that
I remember
Best
some
Buy's
stuff.
deals of the day are for that day only. Yesterday there was a Govee lamp on there that I was in love with and I bought, and it's not here today. But
Man, I wish I had told some though.
Go be.
What?
I
Let's
wish you
go.
could have put
I
that in
did
the
share
group.
with the smaller group, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I should have put it in the bigger group.
Well,
Stingy.
I missed that one.
It wasn't a floor model. LaShawn was like, "Is it a floor lamp?" I was like, "Nah, it's just a little table lamp." But I thought it was
okay.
cute.
That's a good deal right here. Whatever.
That's nice though.
That's a deal, right?
That's a
Which
bad
one?
that
Which
right?
you look
That
at?
this little vacuum. There's a lot off of that.
Oh, the
No,
shark joint.
they don't.
Yeah.
They don't suck.
I don't know if it's a good one, but a good.
They don't
It's
do
got a
well.
Wi-Fi connection, sir.
I don't care.
What
I'd
you need
rather-
Wi-Fi
And
in
again,
your
we're-
vacuum for?
We're back in
I walk
Compton
right.
again, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a-
Born and
yeah,
raised in Compton.
But you
that
get this
was my
massage chair. I'm sure LaShawn would,
It's
$2,000
$2,000.
right here.
Hey,
We can get them that fryer. It's only
Air
19
fryer.
bucks.
you know
it's
what
time.
I'm looking for right now?
Brother,
You know what I'm looking
go
for
get
right
the
now?
What are you-
you
what
had
are you
the
looking
one with
for?
the Saints colors that you passed.
I'm
up
looking
on.
for a monitor.
on sale.
Monitor.
okay.
I know you're looking for that.
I'm looking for a monitor.
Oh, monitor
Again.
arm, yeah.
A monitor arm?
Oh yeah, do you know of a
Yes.
good one, Juan?
Yes.
Monitor
let me
monitor
see what I
arm.
got. I like mine, but
It's like
I
wall
don't
mounted?
remember what it was.
No, it's like
No,
you
it's
know,
a desk mount.
It's
That's
like
not
a,
okay.
or if you got a gamut or whatever, gamut, whatever they call
The
it.
the whole idea was I have a standing desk that I have never
Right.
raised, so I built
Oh,
it
wow.
so that I
Oh, wow.
could, and now I've never
Never done it.
lifted it.
That happens.
Yeah.
So I have a standing desk at work. Yes, I know you're struggling. I just got a new monitor at work.
Man,
I use mine like
forget
twice.
this.
Yeah, I just bought one. It should be in tomorrow.
What?
A new monitor.
Oh, yeah.
What did you buy?
You get the one that Jason told you about?
The $1,000.
No, I bought the
Insignia?
Asus Pro Art, the Asus Pro Art display.
Pro Art, hold on. You spent more than 200 then, didn't you?
Yeah, it came out. No, it was like 290. It was like 290.
Wow.
Oh,
We could have got you some.
Oh, you spent more
That's
than I
good.
spent.
look at you.
You said
Smokey.
you don't want to spend more than 150.
He said one, then
Yeah.
went all the
I
way to
did.
300.
yeah, and
I
now he's spending
did.
300.
I did,
So-
but I took
That
it.
could have opened it up for us, then we probably could have got you something else.
Yeah, right. But it's called. He was high then. He was on that cookie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
his mind was
Okay,
Is it ultra wide?
the monitor arm I
No,
have
it's
is
a
the
27
Wally,
Oh.
the WALI.
Wally. Let me look this
I have
up.
mine for an ultra wide, so they make it for up
Let me
to
look
30,
this
34 pounds, 33 pounds.
Amazon. Is it Amazon?
Yeah, on
Okay.
Amazon.
I mean, look.
Right now, there's a $15 off coupon.
I'm looking it up now, sir. You said Wally.
Yeah, so I've got the ultra wide that I've got over here is on that monitor arm. It seems to be pretty good.
Wally. I was
I'm
looking
looking-
at Ergotron, and I'm like, oh no.
Ergotron, that sounds expensive.
So
It
according
It was. It was.
oh, scoop
Yeah, they
back.
get pricey. This
How
one
was
isn't
it-
cheap. It's
how was it
110, but
How was it spelled?
WALI.
Okay.
It's only got 4 letters, Smokey.
Well, I didn't hear
4.
him.
Oh, I could drop
Angry
the
man,
Wally.
Mr. Angry Man. I didn't hear him.
Call me
mention
angry all you
that.
want, but I heard what he said, and I'm looking at them right now.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, I put the link in the private chat too.
There's a lot
I
of
forget
ways
we
to
have a
spell
separate
Wally.
chat that I don't have to
Okay, I
like
see it, I
post
see
on the
it.
public.
Look
So
at
they
this
said
thing, yeah.
strong suction on this one.
Ooh, I need
That's
that.
what I'm
Yeah.
talking
I
about.
need some good sucking.
Strong.
Yeah, that's what I want. I
Yeah.
can't have it if it ain't,
I got a vacuum that be spitting out.
I'm thinking crackhead.
Yeah.
I needed to do that.
I
I
like
can't
that.
have
Wow. Wow.
it. Got to
Got
be.
trouble with
you
all
gotta have
those
that crackhead
paydays.
Is that in the description?
The
It should
paydays
be.
are pretty
Yes,
good.
it's so
Right.
That
Right.
strong suction.
Yeah, strong suction.
Right. There you
Nah, I
go.
didn't make that up. I'm not that good.
I gotta look at the stats. I gotta know what's up with what that means. 21.
It's got LiDAR on it.
Litter. It
I
got
know it
litter.
got weak and strong.
It got litter, boy. Come on, boy.
Look at
There
that
you go
suction.
again. Here we
16,000.
It got that litter, boy.
Wow.
Oh, they got
that one
stats
on.
on the suction, huh?
You see that? 60. I don't know what the PA mean, but
This one got is PA
You know
on
what
this
the
one
PA
is
means.
21.
Crackhead. That's what it means.
yeah, the other ones is
Whoa.
20. I guess a full size is definitely gonna be
21,
more. but-
21.
Yeah, them
21,
stick
21.
vacuums is trash. Now look at that. Oh, that's KP, never mind. Look, KP,
Trash.
He said they trash.
they ain't sucking nothing up.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. Yeah, that hit me wrong.
He got the lighter. Okay,
Yeah.
like what the
Look at
okay.
it. This thing's
Hey, Bob.
Here we go.
sophisticated. 150.
I like.
Not bad.
Is anyone here using a robot vac?
I
know,
don't.
We have one.
I got animals. They gonna be
My
going
wife
crazy.
likes that. That's fine.
I want
Yeah,
one.
I got a cat. It's going to drive him crazy. I
My
don't have
dog
to.
go nuts.
Wow, they got a newer model in that's cheaper than the one that you linked, one.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, they got a
The
cheaper,
Wally 2.
a newer one. Well, no, it's the
Wally.
same one. My bad. It's the same one, just different color.
This is a different color. It's black,
Oh,
sir.
different
Yeah,
color.
it's a different color.
Right.
I just,
I
I
don't
would
know
have
why
been
they do
surprised
that.
if the
You don't want white
advancement in
and so they got
monitor
3
arm
different ones?
technologies.
No, let me-
had
let me-
really-
let
If you take the $15 off, it's 6 in one hand,
I'm
half
sorry,
dozen
it's
in
the
the
wrong
other.
Mm-hmm.
You got a $15
Stop
coupon. It
sharing
comes down
this,
to
man.
the same price. It
Start
makes no
sharing
sense.
this one. Got to put
You don't
Juan's
get one
arm
with
up
the
here.
silver? Oh, okay.
Oh dang, yeah, and they took the $15
Yeah,
off.
yeah, you don't
Here
get
we
the
go.
one for the silver. Yeah.
Yeah, look at
trash for that.
Right.
Oh, you got a USB port. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Most of them do come with that I seen.
The one you okay?
Yeah, you got a coupon on here.
So yeah, I've been enjoying mine. I don't have the white one.
I do one with like you get a Thunderbolt on.
This looks like something not one that Wayne would use.
What's this? Oh yeah, no, that's what I said. If it had like Thunderbolt or something on there, I rock with it.
Whenever a company's like, "Hey, you want to review our monitor?" and I'm like, "No, I kind of don't because I really don't have space to like handle a monitor stand and all this stuff."
You don't want to undo your whole
no, I
setup just to
don't,
test the
no.
monitor.
Yeah. I mean, I do, but no.
No, I don't.
No,
It's awesome. Good.
I don't want to. Yeah, so I've been looking and watching videos. I'm not really feeling that, Jason, with my laptop just dangling in the air like that.
Whoa, sir.
Whoa.
Jason's right. If get everything off your desk,
Yeah.
have space on your
Everything-
desk.
Put everything.
I
up
guess
in
you
the
got a
earth.
point.
Mhm.
But that's why I wanted to have that arm, because I know that the base of it is gonna be huge of that monitor.
I got my
Yeah.
I got Max.
I mean, how do you think I always have my LG phones in arm's reach? It's because I keep my monitors off my desk.
Yeah.
I can always like.
I'll be able to
I
look
love
this
those
way again.
Band-Aids.
If I get that.
Come on, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and cop that then.
Yeah, I think that.
You gonna cop that then?
I wouldn't mind
I'm
getting
gonna cop that then. Because my hole is right there, so I can have it right
Whoa.
there.
Whoa, man, that's a little more information than me.
More
I
than
mean-
we wanted to know, sir.
my gamut hole. My gamut hole is
I ain't really help, but
Okay. All right, boy.
That didn't make it any better.
It truly didn't make it any better, sir.
let me tell you which hole.
which hole?
Oh,
Got them
we got
there.
deals
Right
on
there.
payday.
Oh, here we go.
They not on sale anymore. Sorry, y'all.
Aw, such a
That would've been
tease.
trash anyway.
Kit Kat, that's the one I
Give me
meant
that
to
one
say.
right there. That
Kit
deal
Kats,
with
yeah.
the Hershey's and all
Oh,
that.
Yeah,
look
Kit
at
Kats
the
are good
Reese's
times.
Heart.
I like the Reese's Hearts.
I had no
Really
idea
going
they
through a
did chocolate
diabetic
paydays.
coma if I had those at the house.
I don't think I've ever seen a chocolate payday in person.
Really? I bought mine out of the store.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
they got them, but I've
You
never
probably
seen
ain't
them.
look like I haven't looked, Wayne.
You might be right.
Because I
I
don't
ain't
like
looking for them
paydays. So I
joints.
wouldn't care what color they were.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to
Yeah.
think like where the best like. Do I need to go to a drugstore? Like our supermarket
No.
really doesn't have a great candy
Like-
bar selection.
Yeah, you
Like
gotta
the
go to like
real,
CVS or
gas-
Because
something
they have
like
the
that.
chunkies
Yeah, you gotta
at
go
the
to CVS.
drugstore.
Go to your local
I
gas
told
station.
Gigi I've never had a payday.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
why
like
I
a gas
buy
station.
Never had
that
a
actually,
payday
that's a.
Never.
Good job.
I haven't been inside a gas station in almost 3 years, so yeah, I
Yeah.
should
You gotta
look
go
inside one.
Oh, Nestle make them chunkies? I thought there was some.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
You're missing
yeah,
it.
No.
yeah.
I love them.
Oh, there's
chunkies.
like a North Carolina.
It's
Oh,
it's
well,
a
I'm gonna change my
quality
stance.
chocolate,
That
but
it's,
with no raisins. It's got to be plain. What's with the raisins? No
Raisins and peanuts, sir.
You just
I
want
don't.
chocolate. in
Nah,
this-
nah, dude. Dried fruit and chocolate do not mix. I'm good.
You don't like
No.
chocolate covered?
No.
Raisinets?
Why would I do that? Ugh.
You don't
not
like
bad.
raisins in this,
I
sir?
do. I do raisin.
I don't like raisins.
Ooh,
No.
Something wrong with you, sir.
Ain't nothing
I'm
wrong
not
with me. I'll
surprised.
eat grapes. I like my
Yes,
my
there's
my
something
fruit
wrong with you.
non-freeze dried. I'm good, thanks. No.
Except for the bananas, right? The banana chips.
Yeah, you like
Yeah, I like banana chips. I can do
Crunchy-
banana
crunchy
chips.
bunch of
That's
Of
banana.
course
favorite.
you do.
What you trying to say?
No,
like
Johan, I got a box of 24 yesterday for $12.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Now that's impressive.
Yeah,
That's
why I had
impressive.
it on the deals. That's why I
It's
had
a
it
deal,
on the
right?
Great. That's impressive.
Mhm. That's a bet.
$12.
Thank you, Hawk. They are.
You can't find. Look,
Thank
you
you,
can't get
Hawks.
candy bars for
Thank
50
you,
cents a
Hawks.
piece anymore.
But raisins are like nature's candy,
No, they're
Yes.
not. That's just disgusting.
and
And the people who
craisins
don't
are
like
good.
They got a lot of
Oh,
bad
yeah,
rap, but
No,
I rock with
Dried
some
they have their
craisins.
purpose.
I rock with some crazy.
Dried
Raisins?
apricots. Those are delicious.
No. Mm-mm.
The raisins
Oh,
are
so
like.
no, that's not
doing
dark
cheese.
chocolate. That's regular milk chocolate.
You could do yogurt covered.
I like yogurt.
I don't like
too.
yogurt.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
delicious.
Yeah, that's, okay.
He's just such a pained look on his face.
Yeah, he's like,
I don't
You
like
them,
yogurt.
right? He
I
like
don't
them.
do
Hey,
yogurt.
Hawk. She said dark chocolate for diabetics.
Thank you, baby. Thank you, Hawk.
The
Is that a-
only
is that a
form of
thing?
yogurt
Am I not
can eat
aware?
are like the
Oh,
whipped-
Is it
That's
really
not
could be
bad.
a chocolate for diabetics?
man, let me look it up. 'cause
Nice.
Have you ever
If you
tried the
got
whips?
diabetes,
That's what we used to give my
It's like a
grandpa.
whipped cream type substance. It's not like yogurt, like in the substance of.
But I
you
miss
got
dark chocolate.
diabetes.
Yes,
Don't
they give an
like
explanation.
nothing.
Why is it
No.
one of the best desserts for diabetics?
Yeah,
I'll
we used to
get
give that to my grandpa.
my probiotics through a pill.
Is that like insulin resistant diabetics?
Yeah,
Or
must. Let me see. Hold on.
So
That's a
hold
good
on,
point.
sir.
That's a good
I've
point.
never had rum and raisin ice cream, so that's not
Rum
Raisin
raisin.
oh,
ice
rum raisin's
cream.
pretty good.
Oh,
He
I
said
mean,
rum and raisin.
you have to
Rum
like
raisin's
rum
pretty
and
good.
raisins.
You like them
but
rum lifesavers?
Raisin
butter
ice
rum.
cream.
I'm
Butter
getting
and
rid of
rum?
them. I just
Nah.
Nah, I can tear
I
into
hope
some dark
not, sir.
chocolate
At
when it's
24, I
mixed
hope
with
you
other
don't.
No,
Yeah,
what
I'm
she
okay.
was saying.
I'm
He
okay.
said
The dark chocolate, and
is
you
for
won't have
diabetics.
diabetes. Or you won't
right.
get
You
it.
will
no,
not.
it's not.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Dark
It's
chocolate has some
bittersweet.
sort
It's
of.
not.
It's
Right, diabetics, sir.
It's bitter.
got,
It's
It's
super
a little
bitter.
bitter.
It's like
it's got
coffee
health
beans.
benefits to it. So
I
yeah,
like
it's got
dark
health
chocolate.
benefits to it.
Not when I mix it with like caramel.
No, sir. You
it's
can't put
it's not
sugar
good for
in
you.
it.
No,
Right.
not at that point.
No, you can't do that. No.
I think I'll be getting the hot chocolate. Like
No,
dark
when you
hot
put
But
3
like
pounds of
coffee,
sugar.
I like mixing coffee with
chocolate.
sort of bitter and sweet, and those
Okay.
kinds of flavor combinations go really well. So if you just eat dark chocolate by itself, like
No.
that's not it.
No.
Well, Kimmy,
no.
I will
Yeah.
tell you how I change my palate if I'm swapping between cigars is that we eat chocolate. We'll do something just to reset your palate after you smoke one. So
Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
milk, because I'm not eating
milk.
chocolate. I'm not eating dark chocolate. I refuse.
But you also
Oh, really?
gotta
I
get
don't
good
mind
milk
dark chocolate.
chocolate, because if it's just like a Hershey's bar, that's just wax. That's not like
Yeah,
chocolate.
yeah, you got to
Like
get a
Dove-
good.
like a
Yeah,
Dove
you
joint?
know what I do? I do the Reese's peanut butter company. That's a
There you
that's a
go,
reset
Wayne.
for
Y'all
you.
use
Yeah,
that
that's
up
a
there,
reset.
right?
Although
The ice
I'll tell you,
cream
Trader
and
Joe's
ice
does a
cream.
dark
got-
chocolate peanut
Yeah,
butter
you
cup
should,
that's
Shay.
really
I bet it's
good.
I bet it is good.
Because it's bitter and peanutty,
I
and
got something
oh
like this.
man, that's
My daughter
good.
goes to one. I think she goes to a Trader
Yeah.
Joe's. I gotta talk. To
I
her.
didn't know it was that big.
Yeah, that joint extends.
You gotta
Whoa.
try them,
I gotta talk to her.
Extended joint.
because again,
It was
dark chocolate
surprising,
on its
wasn't
own,
it,
no
Gigi?
go. Dark chocolate with peanut butter,
Yeah, I didn't know it was that
pretty
big.
good.
That is it. Like the joint
Wow.
extends.
Go back
Yeah, it
to the
looks
picture
small.
with the
It
snow.
looks it looks small right there.
No, it
Yeah,
extends.
Barry.
it's like
It
Do you
it's like
miss
you
extends.
can
that,
hold it
Barry?
like that.
It extends.
I don't miss it.
I don't. Nope.
She got
looked
you scraping like
ticked off,
Snow
too,
Joe.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Only if she 5'3".
And he looked determined.
Oh,
don't
that's
he?
hilarious.
Silly.
Like,
He
I'm
do.
getting
Look
this
how
off
you
the
photoshopped
scar
him
if it
as
I
kills
got
me.
you, babe.
I think I used to have that scarf.
The snow.
Get out of here. You got this scarf?
Yeah,
You don't want.
yeah, it was like a black and white, not
Well, I
a
said, give
checker,
me
but that
scarf
kind of.
back.
I want my scarf back. That was my favorite scarf.
He looked like he stole that
They,
stuff.
Bray Gray, I hope they look annoyed. They're
they should be
scraping
annoyed.
snow.
Nobody's
But-
doing
but-
that.
But if you're advertising the scraper, shouldn't it be
yeah.
like, oh, I'm
That's
having such
true,
an
like, that's
easy
true.
time
You-
scraping
yeah,
the
you
snow?
should.
I ain't doing nothing up there.
That's like happy pictures of shoveling snow.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
No such thing.
People smiling.
Yeah, people
No,
ain't
no,
happy
no.
about that.
With this carbon fiber snow shovel, it's so easy to shovel my walkway. Has this ever happened to you?
That's how I feel.
I'm having a
about
great
it.
time.
Y'all already
Exactly,
know.
Scoop. That's what I'm saying. That's
Some
how you
people
sell.
might-
Scoop. That's
My
how you
front yard
sell a
looks so
snow
great.
shovel.
I
Right
love
there.
it.
Oh,
People
you're
love-
saying
The
Bray Gray.
best thing ever.
Look, nah, they too happy. But
New England snow queen.
people like
Wow.
on their lawn, I guess. There might be some people
Yeah,
out there.
Jay
like
Will
that.
loves cutting his grass.
Yeah.
Very
Very convenient. Convenient.
Convenient for
Right.
inches.
Consenient.
Convenient for
Convenient.
inches of
Oh, that was a Sean's review.
No, that ain't me.
Wow.
I will make sure my words are
So is
correct.
that like conceited
I'm-
and convenient?
Yeah.
Divine?
Convenient.
I'm glad you said it because we were all thinking it. That was.
I mean,
You know
it's
the
kinda like
funny
that
part
one.
is
What is
CK ears.
Tears.
Tears.
Clear.
Life fluffy snow bats.
Oh, you understood though. That's good.
Mhm.
Yeah, you understand.
Ears.
Hey Kim,
nobody
the funny
else
part
understood.
is that
Snow
people like
Joe
us who are
Fry.
down here don't see that snow, but when it happens, that thing would come in very
Oh,
handy.
Yeah.
it do. I got
You know what
one.
I'm saying? Because you cannot find them here in the South. I can promise you.
Yeah, you gotta bring
You
that.
will
From,
not find one in the South.
I'm gonna bring it down there.
You
Yeah,
know,
like, what you
Sean,
get?
I'm doing the I'm rigging stuff, right? They talking about some ice and stuff. I got the the broke down Cowboys blanket wrapped around the front windshield.
I
And
like
when it
it.
finished, I go take all the stuff off. So yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
like
you
do
gotta do what you gotta do
stuff.
because we don't.
I
You don't
like
get
it.
that
I
kind
know.
of stuff.
Yeah.
I think. Hey, how much is that thing? I need to order that thing.
It's like
Put it
$50.
on my wife's car, my bro.
That
No,
thing
this
is
was on
$20
sale.
up here.
How much?
Go to Flea-
$13.
That's not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, that'll
Not
work.
bad
Put one in everybody's
Yeah.
car.
A lot of them don't got scrapers on the end either, so that's pretty good.
Dig it. Dig it. Snow broom. $12.
Y'all don't see that much snow, so
It doesn't matter. You're missing a
No, you
Yeah,
point.
just,
it's
you
still
just,
coming
you
in
just
handy,
throw it
though.
up in the,
Time,
no, I'm just
sir.
saying, throw it in the garage and forget about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
you put it in the
I-
car.
I'm
No, I'm
usually
talking
the guy
about
to
for
like
y'all that
prep
don't readily
for
get
stuff,
snow like that.
but
Like I wouldn't keep it in my car if I didn't see.
I feel
snow.
like
Yeah, but
that's
what
one
if I'm
that's
at
safe
work
for
or
us
something? I
in
need to take-
California to just pass. Like,
Yes.
we probably won't ever need that. So
What if I need to just beat somebody behind in traffic? I gotta have a weapon. I can have.
Ah!
That ain't gonna do nothing for you. That
yeah,
thing
but
made of
in your
plastic.
car
Baseball
you
bat.
already have things like tire irons. You should
That
just
thing
use
is made
that.
of foam and plastic. You're gonna get toe up. You try to use that on
Straight to the
somebody.
baseball
You ever
bat.
swing?
Wow.
If you swing one hard enough,
Oh
sir.
dang!
That thing is gonna catch air.
I don't think he's got a lot of stopping power. I'm pretty sure that's not gonna. I saw that lady
for that
just
head.
kind of scraping. She didn't seem like she was struggling.
Nah, that thing has air. It ain't gonna hit nothing hard.
Look, no, it's fine. The thing is, it's fine if it doesn't hit hard, because if it's hard enough, like a tire iron, that's a charge. That's attempted murder.
I was gonna say that I remember the guy a couple weeks ago. Was that California or Vegas where he was riding around in a Tesla and he would get out with his road rage and take these tire irons to people's cars.
Yeah, I forget where it was, but yeah, he was hitting.
Yeah.
That's a charge.
I mean, that
Oh,
just
yeah.
sounds like Wednesday here. You're gonna have to be more specific. So,
It wasn't one
Tuesday
person,
on
Juan.
Live.
He did it to multiple people. So they went and
Okay.
found him because he went viral because they were like, the guy's at it again, the guy in the Tesla.
That's funny. You got a scraper.
the guy in
He
the
would have
Tesla.
got
You
shot.
shouldn't be that angry if you own a
Johan?
Tesla.
Yeah.
Scraper deal from Incompetent.
How
Maybe
you
got
be
shot.
mad? You
Maybe he's
cut
mad at
somebody else
Elon
off,
right
though.
now.
Maybe.
He
Right.
cutting off other people getting
He's
mad.
mad at Twitter. You know.
He's mad at
Yeah, well,
Twitter.
he's mad at Elon because
Real
Elon
talk.
lowered the prices of those Teslas, and he probably bought it when it was high, so he's probably pissed.
Cut that
A lot of
Model
people
3 at the
getting
original
kind of
price.
upset.
He got shot waving a tire arm at me.
That's funny.
You're almost guaranteed. You're almost guaranteed to get into a wreck here. At least your first year living here.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna hit you.
Same thing in California. It's like everybody just says when you get into your first accident, not if.
That's
It's just
Oh,
a
wow.
foregone conclusion.
Oh, that's the one you
And
got.
both Marie and I have
Yeah.
been in car accidents. So
I've been about
Like
not being in
yesterday,
an
it was
accident.
like $40.
That's the one you got.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And of course, since I got me one, I had to get the kiddo one. So they have the
I'm
little
gonna
one.
get that and
My
get.
little one.
I'm gonna steal my daughter's the one I got her for Christmas.
Look at you.
I'm gonna
You
switch
already
it out.
stole
Like, I
two
got you the
sponsors.
wrong one, baby girl. Take this.
Oh, that's messed up.
You wrong.
You already still use boxes, fruit snacks. Might as well.
You already eat the kids' food up.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
I know. Yeah, out here jacking juice boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
We split it. It's
No,
good.
no, this is Daddy's Capri Sun. Go away.
Mine.
well, I should probably get going. I've got to start prepping a little one for bedtime.
Hey,
So-
we appreciate
All
you
right,
coming
well,
Thanks for
through.
coming
Appreciate
through
you,
and
Juan.
showing off your
Oh,
great
yeah.
phone.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Can't wait to get mine.
And it
yeah.
got better.
Mine's been ordered. I can't wait.
Is that a case on that phone, sir?
Yeah, so I bought the so OnePlus when they sent out like their press kits and stuff, they didn't have cases ready. And so about 4 days after they sent this out, I was just like F5ing on Amazon, and this is literally the first case that was available
They always
to buy.
sell that case on
and
phone.
you
They beat
but look, it beat the TK case.
Yeah, I was gonna say they beat.
It beat the
TK.
TK case. So they
No, that's
I was
Old
looking for-
Faithful to me.
I
I
was
feel like
looking for
every
a
time a phone
TK
comes out, you
I
can
couldn't
get
find
that
one.
case for the phone.
But yeah, like $9 for a clear bumper. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
a proper OnePlus case because I really do like their cases.
Now hold
like,
it up again. The only part I don't like about that case is the reinforced edges. I
Yeah.
despise them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't like the
Yeah,
bumpers?
yeah, them
What's wrong with the
thick
bumpers?
Because it's like I'm not gonna say that on stream.
Let me see that
But
case
yeah.
right there.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
you want
nice
to see that
case.
one?
Yeah,
Because
that's
like
hard.
the OnePlus 10 Pro case was really
I like that
nice.
case.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I want something like this for this.
That's
So
like
we'll,
the, that's like
we'll,
the
we'll
pixel.
play.
That's like the pixel case antithesis. That's like the pixel cases are trash.
Pixel cases used to be great, but they would get dirty. But those bumpers are the worst cases I've ever used. The Pixel 6 Pro case was the absolute worst, and it was expensive. I mean, like, I don't even want to insult garbage. It was
That's how
so
bad
bad.
Right, that
It was
was
bad.
just awful.
And I purposely used it for the whole year, and it was like shredding plastic. It had sharp edges that would like crack by the camera sensor. So like if I had to be careful pulling the phone out of my pocket because it would like stab me in the hand. It was awful.
That's crazy.
And it was peeling. So like the rubber was peeling from the plastic shell. Don't buy the new Google bumpers. Get anything
Don't buy
else.
any of them. They're all trash.
So bad.
I'm just trying not
So-
to buy anything here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, me either. I'm not trying to buy anything.
Oh,
So
shut
I'm
up.
gonna get going.
Thanks
but
for
have a good
coming
night.
out. This was awesome.
Thanks for letting me crash.
Bye.
Appreciate it.
See you.
Take
Thanks
care.
for coming by.
Bye.
So I'll ask the same question since we're in stream. Does anybody in the chat, now people on the panel don't give it away, anybody in the chat know how to pronounce Sean's sweatshirt?
And do you know what it is in the company?
Yeah, that's another good question.
We
so.
should.
You just told us what it is, sir.
I told
But it's
you,
for the chat.
dummy. It's for the chat, dummy. Bradley does because Bradley's old and he's
So the whole
Wow.
chat is, except
Yeah.
for Johan.
Sean.
Oh, wow. He said the whole chat old except for Johan.
Well,
Yeah.
bruh.
Right here, boy.
yeah.
That's right. That's right.
I love
Right.
y'all though, man. I love
That's
y'all.
that ultra watch, sir.
Oh,
You
yeah,
get
he
the
said
ultra
Yeah.
out.
Man, he went out
You
there and paid
blinging on
that,
it, sir.
that $900.
Go ahead and show us the whole thing.
I
sir.
got it for a deal though. I got mine for a deal. This is 600.
It is a good.
Woo,
I mean, it's a nice
600
watch.
deal.
That's
He
a
said-
deal? 600?
He used to make
It's
real-
$800.
That's still not a deal. 600.
$200 off ain't a deal.
I think
And
they
I got
make
it when it was new.
headphones.
It's still too much.
Yeah, that's the deal. No, it's
Oh
not.
man.
I had it since
So
like
okay,
probably
we
the
have
week
we have
after
a
it came
couple
out.
guesses over here. Where's Sean at? Let's see.
They make earphones.
I'm
No,
surprised that
They-
he doesn't
they used to.
know.
You talking about
Look,
Savage? Yeah, that's
look,
not surprising.
hold on,
That's
look at all
shocking that he
look at
doesn't
all
Is
my old
that
heads.
AWA? Is that what you
Nah,
said?
that's
AWA?
that's how LaShawn pronounced it right there.
No,
Awa.
Yeah.
I didn't. I tell
That's no way that's spelled is how you said it.
Awa.
That's how you said it. Yeah, that's how
Awa.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
I
Prince.
thought it was-
Awa.
Look, all the old heads don't know what it
This
is.
is their this is their Bluetooth speaker. Complete.
Oh, you know what? That's
banger.
that one. Not that one, but Floss did one on that, didn't
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know
It's a
about that
complete
specific
banger.
speaker, but
Awa.
that's not what Prince said.
y'all, Sean, you want to say it for them because they.
Sean, you better
All right,
give them all the same heat you gave me for not knowing.
All right, well, there you go. Good job,
Hey,
Savage.
Savage said it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Savage is
Savage
old too.
would-
He
he
knows.
should
He
know
knows
that.
what's up. Back in the day when we had boom boxes, they made a great product. They made a great cassette deck boom box. They did very well. The company was sold and they went to straight trash, I want to say in the 90s and the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
And then they
Yeah,
went
they-
away and some guy bought it and he came out with that first
Yeah.
Bluetooth speaker, which kind of reminds people of the old boom boxes. So I fell into it because I'm old. So, and I had
Yeah, they,
nostalgia on the
You
side.
like sound. You like
They
boom
kind of
Got
fell
you with the
off like these
nostalgia
because
vibe.
back when we were kind of growing up, boom
Sean like them
boxes,
ghetto blasters.
Walkmans.
I wasn't
stuff
going to
like
use that
Here we go.
terminology. So
But
Here
then
we
what ended up
go.
happening, what ended up
I was not
happening
gonna
is
use that.
there was a
He's trying to
transition
get
and
cussed out.
Iowa wasn't profitable and Sony bought them. So Sony was the owner
Yeah,
for
they
a
used to
long
have
time, and they just never turned the corner until this guy picked them up.
Yeah, you like that.
Yep. So, not bad. So, I felt like I was young again.
We are stupid.
I hate y'all. I hate y'all.
Don't sweat the
little
technique.
kids. Right.
This thing's powered up. Got enough power.
I rock with Sean. That man got the shirt.
Yeah.
Where you even get that from?
Yeah.
From the company when I bought it.
Where's your Apple
Okay.
Ultra watch shirt at? Where your
They ain't
Yeah,
got
they
no
gave
merch.
they gave me.
They
I
had some
think,
merch.
yeah,
I
they
would
gave
get
me
some.
this.
No, that's dope.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
they
you
gave me
spent
this. I
$600
bought
on
it.
a watch. Where your shirt at, sir?
Right, I didn't pay $600 for this Bluetooth speaker. I can
I bet
promise
you
you that.
got.
sir.
You got
I ain't never seen no Apple merch.
Here you have, sir.
Unless you work there.
I got some anti-Apple merch.
Oh, they got that.
Wow.
Apple's getting
I got
cut.
the Android robot, taking a bite out of the Apple.
Yeah, all that. JVC.
Sean
nah.
probably has Apple toilet paper.
I do.
JVC,
Right.
right?
He
Brace,
definitely do.
con.
Apple
What
butt
you know
wipe.
about that JVC, sir?
Ma'am got a pair of Apple
I
draws
know about
on
the
right
JVC
now.
Force. I keep in contact with them brothers.
That would be hard though. Some Apple drawers.
Yo, who used
Apple
to
draws.
make
Come
mixtape?
on.
Just big Apple on the back.
Oh, mixtape.
Oh man,
Well, you got Fruit of the Loom.
Yeah,
Wayne.
that was.
We
that
were
was a
creative back in the
disaster.
day.
It
These
was a
kids
disaster.
nowadays have no
What?
creativity.
Somebody had like. Well, here you go.
Hey, Wayne.
Yeah, there you go.
building.
I knew he was going to say something. I didn't even know if he was in, but if anybody was going to say something, he would. Yeah,
What
man.
is
Is he
this,
older?
Savage?
Is he older than you?
No, he's a year younger than me.
Fruit
Fruit
of
of the Loom.
Fruit of
He said
Fruit
it.
of the
the
Loom.
Loom.
Fruit of the Loom.
The Loom.
Yo, y'all have a great. We gonna what? LaShawn's birthday went off.
Great what?
Yeah. You like
He paused for a
self-censor. You
minute.
went like this. You're like, you have a great.
Y'all have a great
Sean is gonna be
right.
like, let me go and censor myself.
Right.
Right.
I was
I
gonna
said
say
week.
night.
Where I
I
say
guess the
something
week
I
didn't come
regret?
in.
Oh, it
Week.
didn't. Nah.
I said week. It must have cut me out.
Yeah, it cut off
I have
right
a
there.
great week. Because I was thinking about I probably won't be on Eric Stream tomorrow unless something happens like it did last week.
Oh,
said
that was
that last week,
hilarious. That
didn't
was
you?
hilarious. That was hilarious.
I'm not going to be
Samsung
on. I got to
made
pick
me
up my
do it.
wife from the
If
airport.
Samsung
so
makes an
I'm not gonna be-
announcement that you'd be like, let me pull on up.
Yeah, I probably won't be there either. I'll be late because I got to pick up
But,
my wife from the airport.
I will
Get
be
Ramrod.
at LaShawn's.
Yes, ma'am.
We still celebrating on Friday or what?
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
Friday is members only, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Friday?
Yes.
I mean, I guess we
Yeah.
technically got to
It's
celebrate.
Friday.
But it's on.
Of course,
Yeah.
because I got to show this
Yeah.
shit.
Are
I can't even come on
we
and swear.
cursing?
Yes, that
Yes,
members
we
only
are.
means we
Members
cursing,
only, sir.
Oh.
Oh.
He said, let me go write down my cuss words.
Yeah,
I
I
gotta
gotta
start
get
writing them
my,
down. I gotta
my
write them
agenda
down.
together.
Yeah,
I
right.
gotta write it off.
Write them
So if you're
down.
not a member on LaShawn's channel, you need to get
You need
there.
to be one.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
If you missed members
People.
only on my channel Saturday, it was lit. And
Oh,
you know,
Lord.
Mm-hmm.
speaking
wasn't
of
as
lit,
bad as the last
LaShawn was lit. Like it was priceless.
I
Oh,
was.
this dude, yeah, he was
Sean was
ridiculous.
gowned.
I was
G-A-W-N.
out of this
Gown.
world.
So
I
when I
was
do
like,
my next promo for members
mhm.
only, I will have clips from that stream because that was a
That's
phenomenal
crazy.
stream.
I was like outcast.
Yeah, don't use the
on that.
ones that when I was arguing with this boy. I don't need that.
Are you alien?
It's too much cussing in those. I
Yeah,
hate
Yeah,
to
you
use the
can't.
words
Yeah,
out.
yeah, you can't.
Yeah. You
He
have
might
to
announce
He's
his
returning.
return.
beep 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 beep.
I got
That's how it's gonna be. Oh,
We'll see. We'll
the
see.
return. Yeah, I was on another planet, sir.
But just
Yeah, you
know
were, sir.
we're ignorant on Friday.
Well, you're
So if
ignorant.
you ain't a
on
member,
Friday. So if
you
you're not a
can't even
member,
get in. Right?
Yeah.
Ain't that right
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Can't
True.
even get in.
Can't get in.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, y'all slide
How-
on over.
How
to
you
the
gonna
channel
complain
if you
outside the
become a
club?
member.
You can't even get
Can't
in.
get in.
to hear about it.
Oh,
Great
man.
fun.
Yeah, I had to hear about it if you ain't a member. But yeah,
Yep.
we out. I'm El Jefe. No, we stop. Either
Yeah,
way.
dude, I was just
Yeah,
about to
I
say
dare
that.
you.
I
I
just had to
double
say.
dare you.
I triple dog dare you.
Hey,
I'm
Kimmy, you ain't a
Kimmy,
real one.
and we out this
Uh,
piece.